Hey everybody, this is Johnny Beane. We're live. Here we are. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time, wherever I am. Joe Hervey, you got to chill out, dude. Everything will be okay, man. March 24th, 2020. Welcome, everybody. It's Johnny Beane, David Nesdall.
What's happening?
What's up, man?
It's been a busy day for me today. I did a Facebook Live. I did a YouTube live video, cleaned the house, and I was all over. Holy crap.
Uh-huh. So but cleaning the house, you mean you unfriended everybody on Facebook?
No, I cleaned my house.
Before I forget, you guys, make sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, like, share, leave a thumbs up. We're live on YouTube and Facebook, so leave us a thumbs up over there. And this is also a podcast. We're live. Well, we're not live. Well, not eventually. Eventually, this will be a live podcast. Right now, it's just on playback. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, Castbox, iHeartRadio, radio.com,
Apple pie.
Apple pies are good.
Apple pie. Oh, so funny.
Where's my comments? Jay Hannon over on Facebook. Good to see you, man. Hugh Caldwell is here. Eduardo Marino Porto is here. I don't know where Mancuda is. He's supposed to be here. Music Therapy Laz. Some Dave dude. Joe Hervey 84. Saying Hugh is a sexy beast. Well, I'm sure he is. Citizen Kane, Mr. BHB. Is that Bruce? Jay Hannon is having some warm apple pie. Thomas Santiago, Bent Rosum, and everybody else. Welcome, you guys. Ben Combs, Blank Palette 2, Citizen Kane, everybody. Shauna Marie Sings, Dwight Bailey. Hello, Dwight. Man, it's raining here.
That's a good thing. Rain in California? Man, you should be thanking God for that.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, Kevin, welcome over on Facebook. Well, the thing about the rain is, that likes to knock out the power. And, we're stuck in a house. We can't go anywhere anyway. So we'll be sitting here just in the dark if that happens. But hopefully not. Hopefully everything is fine. And you ready, man? What's gonna happen here? I don't know. Everybody, welcome Jonathan Mancuda.
And listen. I told you. If you can't afford it, I ain't got no need for you. I got mad rolls. I got everything you need to survive this quarantine, baby. Honey, I'm moving bricks. To TP. You down with OTP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OTP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OTP? Yeah, you know me. Are we on?
You can't even see, can you?
Hold up, Johnny. Hold up. I got some business I'm trying to attend. Honey. If your family can't afford the TP, then this ain't for you. I'm making it rain up in here. I'm making it rain. I'm too fly for the 2-ply. Too fly for the 2-ply. Too fly for the 2-ply. How y'all doing? I'm just conducting a little business to raise up some guitar money. You know how it is.
You're too fly, man.
I got mad rolls. Look at that. I got mad rolls.
That's almost like writing on a dollar bill.
Biggie TP Rano. Look at that. He making it rain up here. You done with OTP? Yeah, you know me.
I almost wore that same shirt.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I am moving bricks. Look at that. Look at all that wealth. Look at all that. Look at that. Right? I got a 48. This is better than a Lamborghini right now. Yeah. You want the pure stuff? You want the best stuff? Honey, I got real Dharma toilet paper right from the set of Lost. Look at that.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. That's the pure. I went to a strip club. I'm ripping off pliers and stuffing them in the girl's G-string. I'm making it rain up here by the roll. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to work on guitar stuff. I've made enough money today.
If you're listening to the podcast, you got to watch the video. You got to watch that.
Yeah, you know, how's everyone doing? I don't have the chat up for some reason.
Oh man, I got 3 of them.
You got 3 chats.
You don't have the chat up because you got your head straight up your ass.
Well, yeah, that's where I'm making bank.
I said that on purpose. I said that on purple. Or on
purple.
I said that on pink.
Why do I not have the link? I am looking for the chat link and I am not seeing it.
Chat link or chink for short.
Whoa! With all the problems we have with Asian American problems in America right now,
that's short for chat. Whoa! Short for chat link.
Oh, okay.
Did you see Mancuta's post?
Yeah, I did a very big anti-racist post because I want everyone out there to be really nice to Asian Americans because I do not like racism.
It's a big deal.
I'm not a racist. I'm a Jew. How can I be racist?
Well, you're one of the chosen people. You know how that is. We're the original slaves.
That's right.
OG. Why can I not find today's chat?
Remember though, if you want to see Facebook and Twitter or whatever this is, YouTube, you got to be watching on StreamYards.
Twatter. I am. Yeah, Twatter is where all the porn stars go to leave messages.
I'm sure that's a real thing.
It is in my world. Where I don't understand. Usually, like, you ran out without paying me for that lap dance, things like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why can I not find this?
Well, because you have to go to Johnny Beane's channel to get into it. You have to go to his channel first because you're not the only one who had trouble finding it. David Shar has had he can't find it either. I told him to go to the website,
okay.
to your channel.
Oh, here we go.
It's at the channel.
Hold on.
It doesn't always show up on
there we go.
Front page.
Now I'm seeing chat. Hey, everybody in the chat.
Awesome.
All right.
And speaking of that, you guys, when you guys subscribe, make sure you hit that bell. That's actually very, very important. You must click the bell.
Ring it like a dinner bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Robin Sellers over on Facebook.
Hey, Robin.
Thanks for tuning in.
How are you? So I hope everyone is practicing social distancing and washing their hands vigorously and taking care to not visit your elders right now. I hope we're being all really, really, really responsible. I mean, I'm not one to talk about responsibility, but you know, I'm hoping everyone's being safe in these weird times we're living in right now.
Oh, I haven't been anywhere since Thursday. I've been here. I'm not going. I'm going somewhere tomorrow, but I'm gonna have the mask on. I'm gonna have the gloves on. I'm not gonna, talk to anybody.
That's like on the show. It's just me and Dave.
Yeah, it's the same as this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Head down, not paying attention to guests. That's all. It's all good.
Mhm. I
Johnny
do double
doesn't even
duty on
realize
this thing.
Steve I was here last night, and he's like, "Who? What? He was here?"
Yeah. Yeah. I was watching him earlier. He was live for like
I watched them today
a
too.
couple hours.
I think the better of his Facebook will be on Thursday when he'll be talking about anything and any. You can ask him any questions, not just music related. It could be any questions, and he'll answer it all.
Mhm.
So,
Kind of like this.
Does
Yeah.
Pia still do that thing with her tongue she used to?
Wait till Thursday.
I'll find out.
Yeah, Ned's here.
Hey, Ned.
David Nedzall.
Ned says.
Yes, that's also Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Thursday at 8 p.m. Be sure to watch this handsome guy's brand new show, Ned Says, on his own channel. And I'll be starting my own separate show called Mancuda in Your Puda. Yeah.
Well, this
starting my own show.
this Thursday night we got Eric Steckel joining us. And if you don't know who Eric Steckel is, please YouTube him because he is one amazing guitar player. Nags and Dorsey, Mezza Barba amplifiers. Excuse me. Yeah, he's.
Wait, were you just coughing?
No, I had a little tickle in my throat.
Oh man.
A testicle?
Yeah, I had a testicle in my throat.
Hey, Johnny, how far apart are we here? Are we 6 feet apart in this video?
At least.
I want to make sure we're social distancing. I gotta raise the roof and keep you guys up there, you know?
Yeah. This is the farthest we can. Well, actually, that's a little farther. That's a little close. That's a little too close. I think that's the. Actually, the more people we have in here, the further away we are. Oh
Hey.
God.
Kevin Kachel says, "Hey, guitar nerds, what's up?"
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Kevin
Welcome.
Coachell, maybe.
Welcome. And also, really quickly, YouTube has some new emojis for what's going on. There's a new washing your hands emoji. There's a do the 5 emoji. There's the elbow bump emoji.
Cool.
I just put them in the chat. There's stay at home emoji.
Did you see that that emoji I posted up on my Facebook? For those of you listening, it's at Jonathan Mancuda, Mankuta, on Facebook. I put up a post. There's a poster hanging in a hospital of an emoji that they think is coughing, and they said if you have a cough,
Oh yeah.
but it's not. It's a blowjob emoji. It's a girl motioning a cock into her mouth with her hand, and that's not coughing. So check that out because that's kind of funny. That hospital misses that.
Mm-hmm. David Scher says, "Hey, Johnny, Beane, David, and Jonathan. I got my new Ibanez 1991 RG 770 in laser blue. I love it. Awesome. Yeah, I saw the pictures of it today.
Yeah, I saw those photos too, Dave. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous guitar, man. Huge congrats to you, brother. That's a great color, right?
Yeah. I'm glad he picked that one because before he got that one, he was choosing a couple other ones and he was asking my opinions, and they were all cool except not as clean as this one. He chose the right guitar.
Well, that one's color. I mean, I was blown away. Hey, Shauna Marie Sings.
Hey, David, if you want to send a picture of that in, we can show that.
Yeah,
I might actually have a picture on my phone. Let me see.
because that always works out.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
Actually, I don't have.
Yeah, Fruitcake Tony, we're going to talk about that. We have a lot to talk about in coronavirus world. But that's why you come here, because you know what? Everyone's trapped at home. Everyone's isolating. Everyone's quarantining. And look, that's the right thing to do. But it's our job when you come here that we entertain you, that we kill a couple of hours, make you forget about the shit world that's going on right now. That's why you come here. I come here for the big paycheck. It's Johnny's big paycheck, but I come to look at it.
Yeah. David, is it a blue Ibanez?
Yep.
Okay, I got
You have
it.
that photo?
I got it. Let me grab it.
Jimmy Carr. Did you guys do roll call?
Yep.
We did, although there's probably more people in here.
Yeah, I was busy moving toilet paper on the dark web.
Is that it?
That's it. What is that called? Laser blue? Dave, you would know this, right?
That is laser blue. Yes.
That's a great color. I don't see that color very often.
Congratulations, David Scher, man.
Fruitcake Tony, that's why I go into the mirror. We all come here because Mankuta's so good looking. That's why I stand in front of the mirror all day. That, and if I angle the mirror, it looks like I'm someone else's hand is working me masturbating.
Uh-huh. Nice
Man,
guitar, man.
David Scher, very nice guitar,
Yeah,
man.
it's very cool.
Huge congrats. Great looking axe.
Yeah.
Johnny, you were saying you wear a mask when you go out?
Yes.
He wears
I
a mask
went
when he stays in.
his wife's like, no.
They're actually in style now. They're actually making
No.
them where it's actually part of your outfit.
No, look, I went to Gelson's, a supermarket out here in LA, and the other day I was short a couple of items, so I went for a little run. And I had my scarf over my face. I wore gloves, the whole 9 yards, and of course, keeping distant from people. Make no mistake, women keep at least 6 feet from me already. Just normally, that's my social shunning. But no, I walked in there and it looked like I was at a meeting of the Justice League. It was like everybody's wearing a mask. Everyone's a superhero. Everyone's wearing a mask. I'm glad to see it. I mean, we got to stop this. So I'm really glad to see it. But it was like, it's shocking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, like I was saying though, it's kind of been a fashion thing. Like you've kind of seen people wearing those anyway. Like not the ones. Not like the white ones, but like the ones that have like teeth.
Yeah, like the BMX looking ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dave, have you gone out into stores so far?
No, I can't walk yet.
Okay.
So,
has Daz?
Yes, she has.
Does she wear a mask and gloves?
She wears a mask and gloves. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Because of my sickness, because I have basically no kidneys, I need to stay away from anyone anyway because I'm highly susceptible to this. It's like I'm like being one of the elderly.
Well, you have a compromised immune system. As a young guy, you have a compromised immune system.
So the only time I really go out is to go to dialysis and to go to a doctor's appointment. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and you're careful not to touch your face and wash your hands.
Well, I'm washing my hands constantly. I have this thing where I constantly touch my beard. Maybe I should shave it just so I don't touch it, but I always do this, and I need to stop. And it's very hard to do. Very hard to do.
You should be wearing those gloves.
Then I can't play guitar. Can't play guitar with gloves on.
Big winter gloves. Dave's trying to fret notes.
No, those latex, the latex gloves.
Like I self-check my prostate every morning. With. Oh,
you could play guitar with those.
Well, maybe you can, but I can hardly play guitar without gloves. So I need to not use gloves. I just rather would wash my hands every 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You got to use. Mankuta's going to go over this. You got to use lotion though. Because I've actually, you can't see it now, but my hand.
I have it. Well, that's Purell, but I don't. Yeah.
No, if you wash your hands too much, your hands get all raw, and you get rashes all over.
Fortunately for me, that doesn't happen to me. And I probably washed about 20 times today.
In a row?
27 in a row. No, yeah. 20 and you know what I'm getting at.
I know what you're getting at. That's where I was going too. Thank you, Kevin Smith.
Yes, thank you, clerks. All right.
That's too much.
So I washed my hands about 20 times today, and then I washed just before I came on the show because I knew I wouldn't be able to wash until after the show because I'm not leaving my seat. So that's why I have the Purell here. So I'll be using this every 20 minutes or so.
But no, you only have to wash your hands if you go out. If you're in your own house, you don't have to be washing your hands every 5 minutes.
Yeah, but you got to realize Desiree has gone out. She went to work today. She's come home, and she could have brought it in the house. You never know. Mm-hmm. So I've washed, and my dogs go out several times a day. Now I don't. Mm-hmm. They say that they're not carriers, but I don't know that for sure. Who knows?
I can't imagine little Brandy or Snickers bringing in disease to you. I can't think they would do that.
You never know. You never know because I carry it. Yeah, I understand. Well, do you know that for a fact? Because
doctors have said it so far. They have different systems than we do. Totally, it's like they can't. Like chocolate is toxic for them, and garlic and onions is toxic for them, and grapeseed skin and raisins. It's that type of difference in the human system than in a canine or feline system. Let's put it this way. I have multiple friends right now, unfortunately, and shout out to them, I won't name them, that have coronavirus right now. Some of them are hospitalized. Some of them are at home suffering and thinking about going to the hospital if it gets worse. But one of them is cuddled up with his dog, and it's not a problem. The dogs and the cats have not the system to get what we have. Like, they don't catch flu. They don't catch viruses in that way. They got other things, from fleas and whatnot, ticks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, you should tell Desiree when she comes home to take her shoes off.
She takes her shoes off and she showers. The first thing she does.
But she could leave her hat on.
Yeah, I know.
Baby, take off your coat real slow.
Yeah. John Bulwer says, yeah. Doctor's gloves. You can play guitar. You can wear those because they're tight.
Yeah. They're very tight. It's very sexy. It's like a doctor's rubber pants. They're very tight. Oh wait, is that a doctor? No, it's not a doctor. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think it's something else.
But yeah, everybody, wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wash your taint.
And if you can't reach it, have someone else wash it for you.
It's very funny. I was watching. There's this commercial. It keeps coming on. I watch the news a lot, and there's a commercial that keeps coming on. It's for Prevagen or something. It's one of those infomercials that the drug has nothing to do with the action of what's going on. And it's like, it's like a chubby Greek guy running around his restaurant, and he's tasting food and serving people, and he almost runs into the waiter, and he's talking to the waitress, and Prevagen causes massive problems, but it'll keep your heart going, but it may have some side effects, diarrhea, heart attack, and they rattle off all these crazy side effects. That's like
certain death. Certain death.
Sudden death may occur.
Certain death. Not sudden death. Certain death.
Certain death may
take
occur.
it, but you'll get
great
side effects. Certain death.
But this is funny. They get to this point where they're listing off the side effects of this heart drug, and they get to swelling of the perineum may be common, and I'm like, wait, and then underneath,
what's a perineum?
Hold on.
Is that like a new flower? Is that like a perennial?
Underneath the commercial warnings, in big letters, it suddenly says a perineum is the space between the testicles and the anus. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like spotlit that, you know?
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah. So imagine like, you know, you're walking around your Greek restaurant and all of a sudden your taint swells up and you're like, you know, that's great.
Suck my perineum.
Gross.
Lick my perineum.
Yeah, I thought that like really caught my eye. I was like, wow. Yeah, and for those of you in the podcast, you came to the right place. We're full of good information like that. You now know what a perineum is. Jesus. Some Dave dude says it's like a V that collects soap. I keep a bar wedged up there just to, you know, in case I ever need it.
In your V?
Yeah. In my V. Thank you, Robin Sellers. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit because I don't know if we're all with separate information of who has it, but it was just announced the other day that David Bryan of Bon Jovi right now has corona. So we wish him well. And I know a bunch of other artists have been getting it. Do you guys know off the top?
Mm-hmm. Chuck Billy from Testament.
Okay, I heard him.
He has it. Maybe another member in the band has it. Some of their crew has it. Yeah. Scary stuff, man.
I don't know who else has it.
It affects everybody. And obviously, as you know, every show pretty much is canceled, like across the board. All the big tours right now.
Not pretty much. Oh, every show, period. You can't have. I think right now you can't have more than 2 people in one area at the same time. I think that's the what they're saying now. You can't have more than 2 people gathering at the same area.
Which sucks. A menage a trois party. So
I think unless you're family members.
Well, if you're having
you can only be with your family.
You're in West Virginia. I don't know what the rules are there.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Before we go any further, though, with this talk, I want to say that I'm in love with my new headphones, and I really suggest strongly anyone that does any of these broadcasts or podcasts or any type of casts, when you ever get these headphones, they're Audio-Technica ATH MD50Xs. They are super comfortable. They are super loud. They're crystal clear. They come with 3 different cables, one very long cable and also a curly Q cable and a shorter cable. And my God, they are so good. And they're fairly inexpensive. They're $150. Go get a set of these headphones. They're amazing.
They look good too.
Yeah.
They look light, thin.
They're light. They're thin. I don't look like I'm wearing antennas on me anymore.
No, you would come on the show looking like Lobot from Empire Strikes Back.
Hang on.
Lando Calrissian to walk behind you and evacuate Cloud City, Dave.
Here are my old ones. Here are the ones that I like.
Oh, is it great? Holy shit. How does your neck even support those? That's like 2 barbells on your head.
Yeah, these are so much better.
So
they look great.
Is there a difference in sound too?
Yes, these are louder and more clear sounding. And the other ones are good headphones. They're Sennheisers, and I think I paid $100 for them, which is still not cheap. I mean, it's on the cheaper side of expensive, but I mean, $50, $100 for the Sennheisers and $150 for these.
$100 is where you want to start when it comes to headphones.
Yeah, because you really want a good set.
Cheaper.
Right. That was my first set of headphones that I've ever had. I didn't know any better. I saw Sennheiser. I was like, well, $100 is a lot of money. I'll get those. I didn't know any better. But I did some homework on these, and I asked a couple of my friends that are engineers and producers that use headphones all the time, and they're like, "Go get yourself a pair of these Audio Technicas." And I looked them up, and they were not terribly expensive. $150 is expensive. I mean, it's not something you want to just throw away $150. But if you need a pair of these, it's a good investment to get these. They're not terribly expensive, and they're great.
Mm-hmm. And music,
very sexy.
Music sounds great with them.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's very important.
Yeah.
You know, with these, the ones that I use, I don't know. What are these? I don't even know. It doesn't even say. But they're very good. But with headphones,
Johnny makes them himself.
Yeah. With headphones, it's very important that the music sounds good. With doing stuff like this, you can really use anything. It really doesn't matter as long as you can hear it. But if you're making music, you know, if you want to listen to your mix, you know, in between using the monitors, you want a really, really good pair of headphones.
Yeah,
because they all sound different. I mean, ask Dave. I've gone through I don't know how many pairs, you know, over the years doing these shows, and they've all been different.
You still have the pair with the duct tape on them?
Yeah.
Let's see those.
Nerd version of headsets.
Yeah, those are my best.
What Nerd Halen listens to in the studio. They have, you know, tape on the headphones, you know.
Yeah. Oh, go back a few years, man, and you'll see me wearing headphones with tape wrapped all around them, and
he just taped them to his head. He wrapped it around his head.
Those were probably the best headphones I've ever had, and those are Sony's. Somebody actually put them in the chat. I saw the name go by. Hey, Dave, hey man, good to see you on Facebook. Talk to you soon, man.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah, welcome to all our Facebook viewers. We get those too now. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Riley Morgan asks, Dave, when can I come on your show or just chat? Let me know when you want to come on
this show. You better wipe it up. Bring paper towels and Windex. You disgusting man.
Wow. You can come on the show anytime you want, just not this Thursday. If you want, maybe next Thursday, you're more than welcome to. If you're on Facebook, contact me on Facebook. I'll give you my phone number and you can call me if you like.
That's how I met Dave.
That's how we all met Dave.
Yeah, I just after I handed a 20 through the glory hole, a phone number on a piece of paper came back to me. It's like, we've been buddies ever since.
Yeah, Bent Rossum. There you go.
Yeah,
MDR 7. I don't know if those are exactly like mine, but they're very similar.
Thank you, Tom.
I have them. I should look. Either way, headphones are awesome. Very important. And really quickly, let me just announce this. Thanks to Van Halen News Desk. It's 5150 time. On this day in 1986, Van Halen Mach 2 was born. The album 5150 was released.
Oh.
Yeah, happy birthday, 5150.
My first Van Halen album.
The album of the summer of 1986.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or cassette.
Yeah. as most of us had, or CD, as some of us were lucky to have.
I didn't
get a CD. I didn't get the CDs until 1988.
I jumped on them as soon as they started coming out. I was so excited about CDs.
Really?
Dude, they were perfect. They were so clear.
You know what my first CD was? Boston Third Stage. It was my first CD.
Now, was that because you liked Boston, or you were just anxious to try the medium, or?
Well, yes, both. I like Boston, but I know that their recordings were so crystal clear, and I wanted to hear it on CD, so I got that one first.
Nice. That's a really underrated album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I forgot what the song on that one was I liked. I forgot what it was. It was good album though. Good album. But come on, who doesn't remember driving anywhere in 1986 and blasting 5150 out?
Well, I couldn't drive yet, but I was blasting it.
Fruitcake Tony says, when I got that album, I heard Good Enough and I was excited. Then I heard Why Can't This Be Love and was disappointed. Now, I'm sorry that I'm glad that you heard 51 that you heard Good Enough first, because I heard Why Can't This Be Love on radio like a few weeks before the record came out, and I was kind of disappointed then. And then when I heard when I got the record, because of course you have to get the record, it's Van Halen, whether you like a song or not, you got to get the record. So I heard the whole record. I was disappointed when I heard Why Can't This Be Love on the radio. I was like, oh my god, this whole record's gonna be like this. And then when I got the record, I was super satisfied. I thought it was an amazing record.
I was satisfied.
I was super satisfied.
Super satisfied. No, I loved that whole album. I mean, Good Enough was probably, in my eyes, like probably one of the weaker tracks, you know?
Really? Good Enough is weak?
To me, again,
You
for what
insane.
I like. For what I like, I didn't really like Good Enough that much. Let's see. I'm looking through the track list right now. My favorite songs, I guess probably the first one I heard was probably Why Can't This Be Love? But Best of Both Worlds was like my big, I love that song, you know?
Yeah. I'm thinking Best of Both Worlds was probably the first song I heard from that. Actually, no, it probably... John Bale, help me here. It might have been either that or Dreams.
Dreams, I think, came out later with the video with the Blue Angels in it.
Yeah, but that was their only music video from that record. Well, officially, was Dreams. Van Halen decided against doing videos for that album that year. Actually, a lot of bands.
And it wasn't even Van Halen's music video. It was the Blue Angels music video.
The Navy would use that video. I remember they came to my school, and they were giving a talk about joining the Navy, right?
Yes. Well,
do you know how lonely it gets at sea? You ever watch Popeye and Bluto and how horny they are when they come back home? They're so desperate, they're willing to sleep with even olive oil. You want that? Sign up for the Navy, fellas.
Yeah. Right after he gave us that speech.
That's the speech, right?
Yeah, that was exactly it.
Yeah, and then he showed us how to use a grease gun.
They rolled in the TV on top of the big cart. The TV set and the big cart with the VHS
big wheel
player.
cart.
They reeled that in, right? And then they played that video, and I was like the only kid in there that knew that song on that video.
And what was different about that video than on a record?
Well, Johnny wanted to join the Navy.
No, Johnny knows what this is. Johnny will tell us. What's the only difference in that song on the video than's on the record?
There actually might be two differences. I think it jumps into the song quicker. Like part of the intro is taken out, and then there's an extra Eddie Van Halen guitar solo during the first verse, like second part of the first verse.
Correct.
There's a little lick, and that's on the single version. I have the huge not 45. I have the huge 78 singles of that song. And I have that on vinyl, and that lick is on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Podcast. Yeah, I remember watching Live Without a Net and watching Halen and Hagar play Best of Both Worlds, and it was so fucking cool. That to me, that's the best track of that album. I just love that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool that they used a lot of footage from Live Without a Net, in the place of music videos.
Yes. Fruitcake Tony says, let's keep in mind that 5150 and Eat 'Em and Smile came out at the same time. Those two tours started about the same time at Vantage Roth. Now, I don't know if it was at Advantage Roth, although I love the Eat 'Em and Smile band. I love that record. I love 5150. I don't know that I could choose one over the other. I think they're both great records.
I did.
I know you did. And
I remember I went to Target I went to the music section at Target. They had them both on display side by side. And I thought the Roth videos were funny, but music wise, I went with Van Halen.
Well, you're an Eddie guy, so am I, and that's the reason why I did. But I bought both records, and I'm also a Steve Vai guy. Although I didn't really know much of Steve Vai until that record came out. I knew he was in Alcatraz, not the prison, but the band. So I knew he was in Alcatraz, and I knew how good he was. But I wasn't really a follower of Steve Vai at the time. And now I am, but I was always into I thought the Van Halen record was it was a better record to me because I loved Eddie. I thought Eddie was I thought Eddie is my guy. He always will be. He always was. No matter how sick I get of these striped guitars behind me, or how mad I get at the band for not putting out material or whatever, Eddie is always going to be my guy. So anytime anything Van Halen related comes out, I can talk. I'm going to get it. So, but that being said, when I heard Eat 'Em and Smile, I was like, that record from front to back is amazing. The whole record is there's not one bad song on it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know who Steve Vai was at the time, but when I saw that Yankee Rose video, my jaw just dropped to the floor. I was so blown away. Make no mistake, I was impressed that Eddie got Sammy Hagar, and I thought they sounded really great together. I was already a fan of both. But when I saw Steve Vai in that first Yankee Rose video, just the whole fucking video just was like nuts exploding in my mouth. And let me describe that for you. But no, it was really, really like mind blowing. Just, it felt to me like Dave had one-upped Eddie, because to me, at least, as good as Eddie and Sammy were together, I thought that Dave and Steve really took it like just a little step further. And to me,
well, you got to include. I gotta include Billy Sheehan too.
I liked an album better Billy Sheehan and Greg Bissonette for that matter.
It was a super group. It was like one of the first 80s super groups. You didn't hear of super groups before that band.
That and Whitesnake.
Right. But Whitesnake with Vai.
Yeah.
No,
I was in 1990
Whitesnake with Vai was like just crazy. Crazy.
Dude, I went out and bought a green gem. I mean, I was like an immediate fan of Steve Vai. How could you not be?
Yeah.
That whole song, it's so packed with high energy, I mean, that's a song that just like, oh my God, that just gets your blood pumping.
Yeah. Riley Morgan says, didn't Steve Vai make fun of Eruption? Yes. During the Eat 'Em and Smile concert, part of his standalone guitar solo was the da na 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 na, and he's making a face while he's doing that. Of course, he was digging at Eddie a little bit. Of course, he was in Roth's band. What do you expect? There was a lot of digging on both sides. Eddie had a lot to say about Roth, and they were fighting. What are you going to do? I thought that I went to the Eat 'Em and Smile concert, and I thought it was tremendous. I thought it was absolutely tremendous. Not only was the musicianship amazing, the songs were amazing, the stage show was crazy good. And I went to Van Halen as well. I saw them too. It was great. It was amazing. I mean, it was a great time to go to concerts.
Oh yeah.
It was the 80s. It was 1986. Every concert was good.
Yeah.
Even if it was not an A band, every concert was good in the 80s.
High energy, lots of girls, just party.
Yes.
Yeah. No. And now today you can go to a club and see the broken down frontman of one band and 6 other guys behind him that are paid $25 for the week.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Even so, they're still doing it. They're still doing it. And you know what? We need music. We need music. We need music in our lives. Especially right now, we need more music and more musicians, and we need more concerts. because it's a dying breed, and we can't let it die.
Speaking of more concerts, did you guys hear what Metallica's doing during this whole coronavirus thing?
No.
Okay, so
Hopefully catching it.
Yeah, I know. Well, only 2 members.
Yeah.
I always say to everything, it should have been Lars. Should have been Lars. But no, Metallica's doing Metallica, band I happen to really like half of. Metallica's doing Metallica Mondays, where on their website, because no one is having any live concerts anymore, and we as music fans are like starving for them. They're having a streaming of a live Metallica concert that they've done before on their website. So they're streaming it, they're streaming that live show. So you can go and they'll play like whatever, Metallica at Donington or whatever. I don't even remember some of the shows they're promising, but good shows. And look, I think it's a great idea. I think it's cool. Like I said, not a fan of Lars and James personally, but for the other half of the band, wish them much luck. And great music.
Yeah.
I think that's a good
that's really
idea.
cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a good idea, right? Give something to the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't fault when they're doing something cool. There was a time when Lars would have run in and said, stop, they're bootlegging us. No, it's like Napster again. No.
Yeah, now he's thankful.
Yeah, now he's thanking his lucky stars.
That's right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm watching us on YouTube as well. Hi, us on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Sponsored, by the
Not
way.
YouTube, on Facebook. I'm watching us on Facebook.
Facebook. Dear Facebook, thanks Bang Energy Drink for sponsoring us. Bang.
Now, which one is that?
Energy Drink?
That looks like blueberry or some sort of berry.
This is Bankster Berry to go along with my gangster toilet paper business.
Nice.
Right, Biggie TP Rhino? Yeah, boy. Biggie TP Rhino. He's all about the Benjamins.
Yeah, he's all about the
Wiping
toilet
their way
paper.
to a large fortune.
He's all about the toilet paper.
Yeah. Which is currency right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where did you get that huge pack back there?
Oh, dude, that's my life savings in there. I traded one of my cars for it.
I've got like 36 rolls of toilet paper as well. Some of it two-ply.
I literally, before it became declared a national emergency, I literally happened to run out of toilet paper. So I literally bought 2 packs for the house. And then like a day later, all of a sudden, like the stores were like barren.
See, they all followed you.
Coincidence. Thank God.
They saw you doing it and saw something was happening. My God, something's happening. We better get our toilet paper, man.
No, I literally just ran out. I went to wipe and all of a sudden shit was on my hand. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm out of toilet paper. I didn't realize it. And then
now, when you get shit on your hand, do you smell your fingers?
No, I lick them.
It's gross.
Well, I don't want to wipe it on a towel. I'm not a barbarian. It came out of my body. It could go in my body, and it'll come out again.
You're Hannah Barbarian.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Hannah Barbarian. Hey, Fred, why are you wiping your ass without a rock? I'm all out of rocks, Bonnie.
Rocks.
Rock, paper, scissors. If you get paper, you wipe your hand with your ass.
So funny. Jeff T says, Mancuda, I'm still laughing over your Reagan impression from the other show, Gorky Park Guitars, as hammers take down the Berlin Wall.
Thank you, Jeff T. Stick around. We'll have more fun today. You'll have more stuff that my parents will be embarrassed about.
It's too funny.
Fruity Dingle Pebbles. That's Cocoa Pebbles in my ass, Bonnie. Where do you think they come from? Oh, Cocoa Pebbles.
Can you do both those voices at the same time?
Yeah, at the same time, how am I supposed to do two people?
Well, you can talk out of, you can talk out of the both sides of your face like you normally do.
I could talk. I could alternate quickly. Barney, my pebbles. Barney, Barney. You really are a selfish bastard, friend. I just want a bowl of cereal, you fuck. Best friend. Huh.
Connor Johnson asked, Dave Nesbitt can ask a quick question about a part for the 5150. Yes, you may. You may ask, Nez says.
It's like putting a quarter into one of those Swami machines. You may ask.
Free Nesdall? Thanks, lady.
Rolls off on a
Hey, taxi. Oh, man. That's funny. Yes, Connor, you can ask me any question you like. It doesn't even have to be about the 5150 guitar.
Can it be about pebbles?
I haven't had Fruity Pebbles in a long time.
Oh, that's Fred's gay son.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pebbles is his illegitimate black son.
Kevin Coachell says, who's the guy with the whale tail trem repos? That is Jim Francis. Jim Francis on Facebook. I don't know what
Jim Francis.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that the guy?
Yeah, Jim Francis has the whale tails. That's what him and David Allen Wright.
Isn't that who Deadpool's always looking for? Francis!
There's a guy that uploads videos to YouTube, and he talks about the Frankenstein guitar all the time. That might be him. I see his videos every now and then.
Well, I know for a fact it's Jim Francis because I bought mine from him and he had them made. So Connor Johnson says, where can I find the correct string tree and tuning pegs? Good luck with the tuning pegs. You have to look on Reverb and eBay for those.
Or Grinder.
And the string tree, you have to contact Chris Hubbard and see if he has any left. I know he was making those.
Mm-hmm. And that is Jim Francis because I'm subscribed to him.
Yeah,
Jim Francis guitar builds on YouTube. He shows you. He's like building guitars and stuff. Yeah.
He builds certain replicas that we won't really talk about, but yes, he builds them.
Well, as long as he's not selling them, it's fine.
Well, we're not going to talk about that. Let's see. Cricket.
Podcast. It's a pod. Well, I can actually edit the things out. So dead air for the podcast is actually no problem.
Oh, good.
Okay,
well, now you have something to do during the quarantine.
Yeah.
I started knitting myself.
Knitting yourself?
I mean, literally knitting myself. I'm growing my pubes long and trying to make a pot holder.
Uh-huh.
Now, Connor Johnson, when you say string retainer, are you talking about this one, like this black one on here, but chrome, the one for the 5150, or are you talking about the little one that holds the E and B string? The one that holds the E and B string, you have to contact Chris Hubbard. He may or may not have have any left. I know he made a bunch. For the long one, the correct one, you can't get them unless you find a vintage one on eBay or something. Or you buy an old Kramer beak neck guitar and grab one off of that. I'll show you. I have one here.
Yeah, Connor's saying the black one. Dave, what are you doing over there?
I'm not doing anything. Shush. So that's the correct string tree. Those are the correct. That's the correct locking nut for the 5150. It's got the humps on it. This one is an old one. This one is the original one for this guitar. So that's what you need to find. Here's the guitar, by the way.
And you can ask Dave for one because he has a whole drawer full of
No,
them.
I don't. I really don't.
Dave, weren't you giving those out to the kids for Halloween?
I've got 3 original nuts like this, but they're not for sale.
You have 3 nuts?
Yeah, I
Now
do.
that
They
I'd like to
hang
see.
low. They hang very low.
That I'd like to see.
Gabriel Tone Guitars. Mornez says, tune in Thursday night. We'll have a great guest, Eric Steckel, and there'll be more of this stuff. Just tune in.
Yeah, listen, if you miss Dave's show on Thursday, there's no excuse for it. You're home in quarantine right now. So there's no, oh, I had to work. Oh, I had a date. I had to go to a bar mitzvah. No, you didn't. So tune in on Thursday. Don't miss any of these shows. There's no excuse. None.
Yes. Also, just real quick, while we're on the subject of my show on Thursday nights, we're going to be doing a giveaway, a couple of giveaways. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet because they're not actually
Legal?
No, they're legal. You're an idiot.
I'll tell you what they are. Rigged. All of them rigged.
They're not rigged. They're not rigged. But
You said I was going to win, man.
You
you're
promised
gonna win.
me, Dave.
You're going to win something. You're going to win something.
You'll
So-
win 5 of these.
That's right.
5 of these.
That's right. So yeah, we're going to have a giveaway. It's going to be in the near future. The way to even be considered for the giveaways, you have to subscribe
Huge
to my
photos.
subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you don't subscribe, you're not going to be in the running. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned, and we'll give you information on how to win whatever we're giving away.
And if
And
you
that's
want
the
an edge
truth.
in those
That's the
contests,
truth. I will tell you that one of the things we're giving away is a big item. It's a big item. It's a big item. And the others are going to be slightly smaller, but one of the items is a big item.
Is yours the smaller one or the big one?
that big double-ended dildo, is that the big item?
Yep.
That's the one I want to win. I want one in my mouth, one in my ass. I want to be airtight.
Oh,
Bride the Sign Guy says, how about another striped mailbox?
Huh?
Bride the Sign Guy says, how about another striped mailbox? That was rad. You know what? I do have a striped mailbox, but it has my name on it, so that wouldn't be cool to win. So,
Jim Nicholas was asking, we were talking about Kramer graphics last week on the Klein graphics. He wants to know what the rarest one is. There's a couple of one-offs out there, that he's done for artists and stuff. I mean, I know I have a one-off Flintstones done for Andy Timmons, and the peace symbol Richie Sambora I have. That's a one-off.
yeah, but that's not a Klein graphic. That's
a NAP graphic, but I'm saying just in general, as far as graphics. I think there was only one Asbury Park when they were trying to promote for the boardwalk in Jersey.
Look at that, Johnny. Where'd you find that?
Kramer,
my producer.
there you go. John BL, thank you.
That's awesome. Can you send that to me? Can you send that to me, please?
Right
Watch
now?
the show.
No,
Dave.
Watch the show.
I'm watching the show.
Tune in on Tuesdays.
Both these are dingleberries, man. Use all these dingleberries.
Dingleberries. My new cereal, Bon. Watch me eat Fred's Pebbles. I better hide my cereal from Bonnie. I meant your daughter, Fred. Bonnie.
Y'all is crazy.
Look at all these. Look at that Bazooka Joe one. That's cool.
I love that one. See that one middle row with the girl bending over the boardwalk. That's one of John Bon Jovi's. I own that one. I've had it on the show before.
This one.
Yeah, that's the one. No,
Yeah,
they've
I
done a
remember that.
couple one-off graphics. So many nice ones. I own that gray with the pink graph. That's also a one-off. You just passed it. It was on the left side, third row from the left. Scroll down.
I got news for you, Jack. You just passed it.
Nah, I should have made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. That's the one, just to the right of the green one.
Here, and just
Third row
so
from the left, John.
I can't. The green one.
Third row from the left. Go down. Go down, baby. Come on, Johnny. Go down. I'll give you $1. Go down. Scroll down. Scroll up, rather, I guess. Scroll up. That's it. A
Look at
little
you, Herbie.
more. A little more. You're a big boy. Take your finger out of your mouth. Yeah, right there. Third from the left. Top row. Right there. That gray
This
with
one.
pink. That gray with pink. Yeah.
Right there.
To the left of the bullseye. Yeah. That's a one-off. I own that one.
that's not a Kramer, is it? That's a
That's a Kramer. It's a Beretta.
It is a Kramer? Oh, no
Sure.
shit.
These are all Kramers.
By the
These
way,
are all Kramers, or they should.
by the way, Johnny, go on. Caption that.
That's why I just did.
Yeah.
Well, watch me eat Fred's Pebbles. Bonnie, my daughter.
Oh, jeez. Only on Cutie Show. Man Cutie Show.
You thought I wanted this cereal, you asshole. I would go into the store and buy a box. Now I'm in your daughter's box. Oh, don't tell Betty. Wait till Wilma finds out that one.
So let's see the rest of these things.
Yeah, let's see Bam Bam's cock. Bam, bam, bam.
I'm looking for my guitar.
This fucking Kramer graphics is so gorgeous.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And again, it was the 80s. It was like the perfect time period for guitar graphics,
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do?
I know
what I'm going to do.
Are you going to bust through Aerosmith's wall?
No.
I know what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. I'm gonna message Dennis Klein and see if I can get him on the show.
Cool. How
You
much
like that?
are you guys paying?
You see that Bugs Bunny one?
I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I really would love that one.
That's fantastic. Too bad it's on the back.
I own that Queensryche one to the right. That was made from Michael Wilton, that black Queensryche. That's
shit.
Yeah, that's the
Oh yeah, with the maple neck, yes.
Yeah. I had that on the show, right?
You may have.
It's the Ripley,
Yeah.
Kramer Ripley.
That's right.
Yeah, I think he did.
It was used in let's see, it was used in Operation Mindcrime, and it was used in Rage for Order.
Wow. Now, all of these, are they just one-offs that he did for artists, or are these also the ones that you could buy?
These are a mix. I see some one-offs. Just looking at this, I see some one-offs. I see some more common ones. Like
I don't see the statue. I don't see the Statue of Liberty one.
It's probably there somewhere. I mean, I see like a Night Swan polka dots. I saw the bullseye. That's not hard to find.
The Statue of Liberty one is the top right.
Is it over there? I think
Right.
so. I think it's
under-
You know why? Because it's under my subscribe thing. Yep, there it is. Yeah,
There you are. Yeah. Yeah. So the Mighty Mouse, I've seen a bunch of. Oh, those Kramers are neat.
I don't see
And
the
Mark
Twisted
Dillon, you're
Sister
right. The
on.
Flintstones was based on the Honeymooners. You're right.
Yeah, that is true. Do you guys see if the TS for Twisted Sister's on there? Because I think that's a Klein as well.
It should be there. The gray one with the pink TS.
Yeah, I saw the one that I was mentioning was it was a black guitar with
The lollipop, the manhole cover.
no, it's a black guitar with a silver TS, like like a metal TS.
I think
Like from the remember the price, that video, the price that Twisted Sister came out with?
Sure.
It's in that video. You know what? Let me call it up.
I think it's the one with the manhole cover. No, it's like a metal manhole cover material.
Not sure. Why isn't this not working?
There's the Theater of Pain Motley Crue up there.
Is that it right there?
That's the lollipop one.
Under the
Twisted
subscribe.
Sister lollipop.
That's the lollipop. That's this one all the way to the right.
There it is.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the manhole cover to the right.
That's
There's the gray one with the pink, and there's the manhole cover to the right. That's the one Dave's talking about.
Yeah.
For those of you in the podcast, we're looking at a big chart of Kramer guitars. So check out the video on YouTube if you get a chance.
Mm-hmm. The link is down below.
In the meantime, you can listen to us drooling.
What about that Elvis one?
I was about to say, I never saw that one before. I'm getting pretty fat and sweaty. I'm gonna have me a heart attack. Eating greasy chicken and ribs. Oh,
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
my arteries are hardening for you.
Actually, this is a different guitar. Oh, I missed it.
Boy, oh boy. I don't know even how they'd fit Elvis's fat face on that guitar.
Oh my gosh.
Poor Elvis. Is that Hendrix under the NXS one?
Here, it's
Yeah.
this is the Twisted Sister one I was talking about, but I think this is I think that's is that a Kramer or is that a Charvel?
Bring it closer. Closer.
I think it's a Kramer.
I think that's his. What the hell?
Pinch and zoom the picture.
Well, I did. That's pinched and zoomed.
You can screen.
It might be his
Capture.
Charvel.
Well, actually, this is not pinch and screen because I'm watching the actual video, the music
Pinch and
video.
screen.
It might be his
Interesting.
Charvel
It could be.
because it's got. I see it has rings under it, which the Charvel did.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Jim Nicholas, the Mick Mars Tellys had airbrushed boobs on the back that the production ones did not.
And he had two of them. He had a black one and he had a white one. And
Correct.
They both had boobs on them.
Correct.
I was asked recently to make a replica of that guitar, and I said I don't do airbrushing. I wish I did.
He also needs a model for the boobs. So you gotta.
I have a model for him.
Yeah, but do you really want your wife's boobs on the back of someone's guitar? You can't use Des.
I wasn't talking about her. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're talking yours.
No,
Dave's gonna take off his shirt and paint his own boobs.
I don't have boobs. I don't even have moves.
You want to borrow mine?
No, I don't even have moves. I have nothing here.
moves.
That's it. That's one of them.
My moves. Mick gave that one to his gardener, and it went through a couple of private collectors' hands. I should have I had a chance at that a while back. I should have grabbed it. It's now in a very Motley Crue centric collection, and he don't want to get rid of it for me. I have one of Mick's guitars, but it's a Charvel.
We've seen it, haven't we?
Yeah, I had that on the show.
Orange one, an orange Charvel.
Yeah.
Love that guitar.
No, it's a great guitar. I mean, I chased that one for a while. It used to be Mark Diglio's of XYZ, and then it went to Mick Mars, and he recorded about half of the Motley Crue Karabi album with it.
There's the other one. That's the one that you see on the videos.
Yeah, I think that one's in the Hard Rock Cafe right now, if I remember. It's got the boobs on the back. Boobs.
Yeah, and you can see them in the picture. I just have them hidden.
There you go. Giving them titties.
Well, if any video of you that you do, Johnny, this would be the one that you could show it.
Yeah, this would be the week.
Mm-hmm. You can show boobs on your channel.
Only when I let you on.
Dave's guest Thursday will be Christy Canyon, bringing her juggy talents.
They're probably down to her knees by now.
No, Christy's in good shape. I actually know her.
I know you do.
She's in very good shape, and she's like a typical PTA mom. You'd never know it, you know. I happen to know her through a project I was working on a while back. Nice woman.
That's cool.
Nice woman, yes. Let's see. All right, so we're done. We're done with Kramer. We've had enough. We've had enough of the Kramers. We've had enough. So let me give you another interesting cancellation that I know a lot of you guys are really disappointed. Today is the 24th of May, and the Deerfield, Michigan, Michigan Testicle Festival is on hold. So the testicles are on hold. Do any of you guys in the audience in the chat go to the annual Testicle Festival in Deerfield, Michigan? That's a real thing. This is no joke.
No.
This is like a big Rocky Mountain oyster festival.
I heard about it. Yeah.
It's basically, Johnny, bring it up on screen. just Google Deerfield Testicle Festival on hold, which is ironically put. Yes, it is hold. Yeah,
let me get to the Glen Cove, New York testicle hold. Hang it there.
Is it on hold?
It's on hold now.
No, this is great. I would love to go to this. They basically serve beer and plates of Rocky Mountain oysters, which are bull testicles deep fried.
That's gross.
Don't knock them till you try them, man. They're actually delicious.
Can I do 2 at a time?
How many can you fit in your mouth at a time? I
don't know. I don't have a big mouth.
Well, these are bull balls, baby. Johnny, bring a photo of it up. It's for a good cause. It's for the veterans of the American Legion. So I actually like to support veterans charities. And this supports anything that supports veterans is always a worthy cause. And this is fun. I mean, they sell T-shirts of like bulls holding their balls, and it's pretty fun. But unfortunately, due to coronavirus, it's yet another one of these great events put on hold.
Wait, what is it called?
It's the
Deerfield?
Google Deerfield, that's one word.
Yeah.
Testicle Festival.
Oh,
right now, our audience is like, "Are you guys gonna talk about guitars?"
Yeah. Well, save that for Thursday.
Yeah. No, we got. We got to get through all the important stuff.
While Johnny's looking for that, Alan Ford says, Dave, on one of your shows, you mentioned something about patches for the Yamaha THR 10X. Does someone make them, or can you buy them, or something like that? Can you give some info on it? No. What you do is you download the software Yamaha on Yamaha's website, and you make your own. That's as simple as it is. Our friend Craig from CHS Custom Guitars has made a couple, and he graciously gave me some.
Shout out to Craig.
That was, actually, he didn't give them to me. Our friend Pete got them from Craig, and Pete gave them to me. But Craig said to Pete to give them to me. So thank you, Craig, and thank you, Pete.
About crabs? No.
So that's what you have to do. You have to go on Yamaha's website, download the software, and make your own patches. That's all.
Yeah, shave them into the girl's beaver. Make your own little patches. Patches on snatches. Johnny, you can't find a photo of that?
Oh, I turned it off.
Because it's bull, right?
It didn't show anything.
It's
It's
bull. It's just bull. Well, for those of you that were looking forward to a big weekend of Rocky Mountain oysters and music and beer, we're very sorry to hear that one's canceled too.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like you can go to guitarpatches.com and you can get a whole bunch of patches for the amp. THR 10X.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's an Edward Van Halen one called Brown Sound.
Yep.
There's a bunch of U2 ones.
The Brown Sound starts off. I mean, it starts off nice, and then you can add effects and make it sound more like the balance tour, like the way this is. And Johnny gonna just play an A chord so they can hear it. That's kind of the that's kind of the balance era sound. But if you take all the effects off and just lower the gain a little bit, that starts off with that Brown Sound.
The Brown Sound. Speaking of toilet paper, the Brown Sound. David Coverdale, by the way, is going through hernia surgery. So he's pulled a groin too, see?
Maybe he'll be able to sing those high notes once he has it done.
I think he's a great frontman. You don't like Coverdale?
I loved him until he blew his voice out. Now he doesn't sing well anymore. Just doesn't have it the way he had it. Well, I mean, it's not 1990, of course, but
sure.
You know, it's and he sounds great for the age that he's at, but he just doesn't have it anymore the way he had it.
The guy looks great for his age. I mean, the guy
he doesn't age. I mean, well, he takes care of himself. He still kind of looks like a skeleton, but you know.
I wish I looked like that skeleton. Jesus Christ.
He's got great hair.
This guy, he's the guy.
That's his hair.
No, he's just super healthy. I mean, for fuck's sake. I think there's like a painting of him in the attic, like Dorian Gray. Jesus Christ. Let's see what else in music news. Slow week, obviously, because nobody's playing. There's nobody playing.
It's a slow week on here, too. The chat is like frozen. It's not moving.
Yeah. It's all that's in the chat is my mom, Jay Hannon, Mrs. Nesdall. Yeah, there's like 3 people in the chat.
Either it's not moving or mine is frozen.
No, well, they're all waiting for us to entertain them. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, stop talking, and they'll be entertained.
Jim Nicholas.
That's what my mom said.
Yeah, man, that Jackson Warrior guitar at Guitar Center, the action was way too low. I couldn't play it at all. And even though I uploaded the video yesterday, I filmed the video a month ago. So just to let you guys know, I wasn't actually... I've been home since Thursday. I haven't been anywhere.
None of us have been far out.
I haven't gone. The last thing I went to Guitar Center to get these headphones on Saturday. I didn't even go into the store. Desiree went and got them for me.
Yeah, you can't subject yourself to that stuff, man. No joke.
And I believe Guitar Center now around the country is closed indefinitely until this thing is over.
Most places are closed right now. I mean, supermarket and drugstore, unless you're buying guitar strings at CVS.
The reason why I say Guitar Center is closed and I'm shocked over it is because Guitar Center is a company that believes in last man standing. They are always the last man standing. A Guitar Center can be in a strip mall, and it could be the worst snowstorm in the world, and they will not close the doors until everyone else in the strip mall has closed. That's the only time they'll close their doors.
What about Music Zoo? They also tough stuff out, no?
Well, they tough stuff out because most of their stuff is mail order.
Yeah,
but,
they do a lot of online.
I believe they can do that all from home. I think
now everybody's closed because it's the law. It's just They closed all non-essential businesses. So for those of you guys that are not in the 15 states that are quarantined, Dave's in New York, I'm in LA, everything's closed other than essential businesses. And while, you say, well, I got to change strings, it's essential. Yeah, but it's not, food
Get
stores,
them from Amazon.
stores.
Get your strings from Amazon.
Yeah. Mail order's still open. Amazon's booming right now. Amazon is booming. Paul Stanley was getting on the news saying he's just slamming people for thinking coronavirus is a seasonal flu. Let me also reiterate, this is not the flu. It's not a seasonal flu. It's 20 times more contagious. It's 20 times more fatal. It's not the flu. Let's get it through everyone's head. Coronavirus is not your typical flu.
No, it's not a typical flu, but it's a type of flu. It is a very dangerous type of flu.
It's in the flu virus family.
Correct, but it is much worse. Much worse.
Yeah. So don't mess with it.
It doesn't hit people. It doesn't hit younger people that are in shape and in good health.
That's not true.
It doesn't hit as hard, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't. It won't kill them. Where it could kill an elderly person or someone with an autoimmune problem.
About 40% of them right now that are infected with it are between the age of 30 and 50, just FYI. Or 28 and 50, I think. Late 20s to 50. So almost half, literally. And I have friends literally hospitalized that are young and strong. So don't say it's not everyone. And again, even millennials, a lot of them vape and they don't realize how it weakened their lungs. They're getting it all. We're just finding out about this because testing is first coming out as the numbers are climbing. That's why, because people are finally getting tests in the US. But I mean, God forbid, but the death rate is climbing too. So don't think you're immune to it if you're young, if you're strong, if you're millennial. And even if you don't get it with symptoms, you can pass it on to your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, uncles, friends. Just stay the fuck home. Play guitar. That's what you should be doing. Practice. Listen, at the end of this, 3 things are going to happen. Okay? When this is all over, there's going to be a lot of fat people, okay? Because we're all binge eating. I know I am, okay? There's going to be a lot of good guitarists because everyone's or should be practicing. And there's going to be a lot more pregnancies for people to buy your guitars 20 years from now.
And I got one more. Keith Richards is still going to be alive.
So's Betty White. God bless them both.
And there's gonna be a lot of people with one huge hand.
Yeah, no, listen, I've been beating my dick like it owes me money. Believe me, I'm working it out like you've never seen. Purell is a great lubricant to jack off with. Trust me,
and it keeps you clean.
Yeah, listen, I have the leanest, meanest, cleanest penis this side of Venus. Definitely. Thank you, Bang Energy Drink, because I know this is exactly the type of content you want to support. Thank you. The CEO of Bang pulling his hair out right now if he's watching this.
The funny thing is, you're probably the only guy on the planet that gives Bang Energy Drink as much airtime. No one else does.
They support the show. They give us love. We give them love.
No, they don't give us love.
They give us love.
Your money gives them love.
No, they give us love. Aren't you feeling the love tonight? Nesdall feels the love tonight. Tonight.
Yeah, now we're banged for that.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, there's fines everywhere. The FCC has a list right now. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what they're doing in quarantine. They're just watching the Johnny Beane broadcast and they're just like, fine.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah. Sadly. Listen, you thought I only brought down the quality of the show. No, I also boost up Johnny's expenses.
Mm-hmm. I saw my name in here. Hang on. Was it well, it
Was it
wasn't that.
followed by why don't you fire Mancuda?
No. Oh, I saw it. I don't know. But hey, Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
Hey man. Do any of you have a talk box? No.
Wow.
No. I've never used one.
I've got one right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be really gross. Like, you're the guy whose job in the stage crew it is to clean off Richie Sambora's mic because it has that talk box tube, and every night he's like chewing on it.
Well, probably no. They probably change the tube every night or every other night. It's just it has to be, even if it's the same guy. Once you put that thing away and it gets brought back, you need to change the tube.
Jim Nicholas says he's got all his 80s movies lined up for quarantine. Hard Bodies, Up the Creek, and Hot Dog. Up the Creek, that was the one with Seth Green? Is that Up the Creek?
I don't know.
I'm not a movie guy.
I may be mixing that up. I thought that was a 90s movie.
No, that's an 80s movie.
Up the Creek? Who was in that one? Am I missing?
Let me see.
Fruitcake Tony, yes, I have tried a talk box. I owned one for a little while. It's a cool effect, but the problem with them is if you use it wrong, if you breathe wrong and use it wrong, you can rattle your teeth right out of your mouth. I mean, if you have caps or anything, you can really hurt yourself if you use it wrong. So I don't use it.
There's something to look forward to.
Up the Creek. Wait a minute. There's different ones.
Well, Jason Lee says Up the Creek starred Stormy Daniels. I think that was Up the Crack. It was Up the Crack. That's a different version, Jason Lee.
Yeah, there was one from 1958, and that's not the one we're talking about. You're talking about the one from 84, right?
Jim Nicholas says it had Flounder from Animal House.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking at the cast on this. Maybe there was a remake in the 90s.
Right now, everyone is so stir crazy in quarantine. You're like scrolling down the Netflix list, grasping at straws. Like, what haven't I seen in 50 years?
Try the Sun guy says he just watched Fletch. Still awesome. Hi, my name is John Cocktoaston. Dr. Rosenpenis.
That was a good one.
Dr. Rosen. My name is Dr. Rosen. Dr. Rosenpenis. What? Dr. Rosen. Dr. Rosen.
Doctor.
That was Spies Like Us.
That was Spies Like Us, right? With Dan Aykroyd.
Damn right.
I love him though.
Mm-hmm. That movie Up the Creek, it had the title song. Up the Creek was by Cheap Trick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that funny? Last week we found Vixen in Hard Bodies, and now you have Cheap Trick playing the theme song to Up the Creek.
Yeah.
Jim Nicholas says Shannon Tweed was in Hot Dog.
I thought Hot Dog was in Shannon Tweed.
Gene Simmons certainly is.
Hot Dog the movie.
That's more like sausage, Jewish sausage.
So Hot Dog is the same thing. Up the Creek was on water, but Hot Dog was on snow. So it's all
Hot Dog
different.
was what? Snowboarding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. See, now I got to watch all these because that's all we have to do.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll like wake up. I'll sit on the couch. I'll practice a little guitar. I'll watch the news. I'll eat breakfast, and then I'll start like flicking through all the movie options. And yeah, I should look up some of the really oddball '80s ones. Love that
Yeah.
stuff.
They used to have a lot of them on not Netflix. What's the other one?
Hulu.
Hulu. They used to have a lot of this stuff on Hulu Plus. I used to watch a lot of these. I mean, not that particular movie, but a lot of this same type of stuff, for free.
I've been streaming everything. Mr. Nesdall, are we distracting you?
No, I'm just answering something.
I promise I will send a dick pic later. Not now. I'm on the air. But I love you, Mom.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You know, my mom watches this show.
And I love your mom. And I'll bet she's laughing right now.
That's probably the reason why this will be my last Tuesday night.
You can never leave Tuesday nights. Never.
Just watch me.
You don't. I will come over there and pull you onto screen. You watch me. Can never have a Tuesday without you. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then someone's gonna have to make more hours in a day and more days in a week.
You got nothing to do right now. We're in quarantine.
Yeah, you got nothing but days and hours and weeks.
You can't leave the house.
Listen, I will talk about this after the show.
This should be like Big Brother, where you're just broadcasting 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Bride of Sun guy, no, I don't have to stay. If you want to see me, you can see me on my show Thursday nights and Friday nights on the Johnny Bean show. We'll see.
Dave,
I cannot do 3 nights a week. I can't do it anymore. It's too much.
And that's why you have to balance your time better.
I am balancing my time better.
And that's why you're here, and we're proud of you. We're happy.
You gotta go to bed at a reasonable hour. I'm sitting here at midnight, and I see you're online on Facebook at 3 a.m.
No, I'm not.
I see it,
and that's only if I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I bring my phone with me. I'm not up that late at night. Are you kidding me? I'm probably. I'm asleep most of the time. So. And if you see me at line at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's because I've left my computer on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. You said you need more hours? Do some sleep streams.
That would be awesome.
No.
I would watch a video of just you sleeping.
No.
I mean, I already look in your window to see you sleeping now. This would save me a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sleep streams are actually very popular.
Fruitcake Tony says Nesdall likes Mancuta's salty pecker. Oh, wait. Nesdall and Mancuta is like salt and pepper. I'm sorry. I read that wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. No, look, I need you here.
Why do you need me here?
Because you're my buddy.
Well, that's one thing.
There you go.
That's one thing, and I appreciate that. You're my buddy too. But there has to be something.
I do one night a week. I came on this show to have fun with you.
I understand that. It's there's more to. I'll explain it to you later. I don't want really to hash this out now.
All right, let's not hash. Let's look at the guitar of the day, because it is Tuesday, so it is time for show and tell. Now, I don't think, sometimes I mix this up. I don't think I brought this guitar on the show before. I might have brought one similar, but I don't think I brought this one on. So let's see. Thank you, Fruitcake Tony. I appreciate that. Fruitcake Tony destroying my life. Thank you.
That you're not funny without me? Are you kidding me?
There you go.
In
That's
fact,
what
I don't think I'm funny on this show at all. In fact,
I think you're very funny on this show. You're the straight man. What are you talking about? You're the guy who rolls his eyes at all my perversions.
Mm-hmm.
And for those in the podcast, you have to imagine Dave rolling his eyes. We need a sound effect for that. Thank you, Tony. I know you're joking. No, I love having Dave here. I wouldn't be on this show if not for that man. So blame him.
well,
When you realize Tuesday nights suck now.
listen, just because I brought you onto the show, and I didn't really, you were a guest in my house at the time. Johnny brought you on the show. You
Yeah,
don't
and I
need me
started
to hear
moving
that.
boxes into your house and storage and, flirting with your wife. I mean, it's
Yeah, why do you think you're not allowed it here anymore?
I know why. After I went on the panty raid and ate all the food in the fridge, I understand why. But I still love you. Yeah. So there you go. So today's show and tell guitar is a guitar that I bought myself for my birthday 2 years ago, and you guys know pink is my color. You guys know I love old school BC Riches. And this is just another one of these cool guitars that I saw it. My dick got harder than a fucking Christmas tree. And just like that. And I just had to have it. So I literally drove, I guess, I forget where I drove to. It was like 2 states away to pick it up in person. I was like that happy to see this thing. So
Were you buying hand sanitizer and toilet paper too?
back then I wasn't living large dealing toilet paper like I was. No, this was something I just really, really wanted. This was a gift to myself, and I was so happy to get it. And now I'm here to share it with you. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that beautiful thing. Neon pink. Oh, CC DeVille, eat your heart out, baby. Neck through, not a bolt on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Neon pink. The camera can't even capture just how bright this is because I have the studio lights there, but it's really, really like bright pink. Got those lovely lightning bolt inlays on a beautiful ebony neck, a beautiful ebony fretboard rather. And it's got the later version. It's got the later version pointed headstock. Oh,
Yeah,
got the later version pointed headstock with the script logo.
that's awesome.
Usually you don't see on the neck through Warlocks. You usually see them on the bolt-ons. But this guy, again, this one's let's see. So this one's about 1986 to 87. Probably 1987 actually. But look at that. Beautiful Kaler.
Certainly is clean.
Old school top hat knobs. Yeah, this thing doesn't have really a scratch on it. And I was so happy. I wish the color would do justice on the screen. This one has Duncan pickups, which a lot of BCs usually have the DiMarzios. This one has Duncans. And I'm just really happy with that. Look at that carve. And again, these were hand-carved instruments at the time, back in 1987. So these were hand-carved with knives. No machines used. Great fret pickups on that. Han Solo says it's pink. It's a special occasion. Play it for us. We need distraction. Yeah, trust me. I'm not the one that you want to hear play. I play in my living room. Johnny plays pro and Dave used to play pro. I play sock. But yeah, no, it does really play nice.
Mhm.
It goes great with one of these lovely glow in the dark Swiss picks, which I just absolutely love. Yeah, they're
Nice.
just really, really beautiful.
Ooh. John, you should tune them up before you bring them on.
Yeah, no, I know. It is a little out of tune, but again, this is for show and tell, not necessarily playing for you. But yeah, no, it does get a lot of love.
Well, I don't know, John. Strum that thing again. Strum that thing again. Oh, there you go. Sounds great.
Yeah, it's way out of tune. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take any tuning. Yeah, that's way out of tune. But either way, show and tell guitar, baby. Neon pink, 87, BC Rich Warlock neck through. Are we disturbing you, Mr. Nesdal?
You can show me every time I do that, John. It doesn't bother me at all.
Look at that thing.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's as pink as you could ask for.
Is that bubblegum pink?
Yeah, it's like a neon bubble gum. Depending on your monitor, you're probably getting a lot of the white lights off of it. There you go. That's a little closer. But it's like a neon bubble gum. It's really bright. It's not as light pink as I'm looking at on my monitor. Let's see. Yeah, it's way, way, way out. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But anyway, either way, sorry it's not in tune, but very, very, very cool. Jason Lee writes, labia pink. Hey, why not? Fruitcake Tony says, Janet Gardner. Fruitcake Tony says, Janet Gardner had one like it years ago, pink. I didn't know that. I know Janet has a BC Rich Gunslinger. I didn't know she had one of these. Yeah, Joe Hervey, I know how to play. That doesn't mean it's in tune. But thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll butcher any song you want. It's but it's way out of tune. But hey, I didn't tune it up. My bad.
When you own 400 guitars, it's hard to keep them all in tune.
Yeah. I mean, I admit, obviously, when I take it out to play something, because they do rotate them a lot, yeah, then I tune it up. But like, admittedly, for show and tell, guilty as charged. I don't sit there with the tuner and fix it up. But I still hope you like it anyway. These inlays, by the way, the lightning bolt inlays, they only did for a little while.
They're very cool.
Yeah, they did.
It looks like the ZZ Top. If you look at it that way, it looks like the ZZ Top logo.
It kind of looks like the Ace Frehley lightning bolts.
Guitars.
Yeah. Let's see. Jeff says, Mancuda, just say you're playing jazz. Let's see. Yeah, plays great, just not in tune. I'm so sorry. But anyway, that is today's show and tell guitar.
Yeah, happy
As I
birthday
sit
2 years
there
ago.
wondering, should I get a tuner? There you go. Yeah, that's it. That's the sound. Thank you, Shauna Marie. Yeah, Chris Bevan, I do have a snark. I'm just not gonna sit here tuning it up just so I could butcher every song you want me to play. And I don't have an amp in here. Yeah, John BL says I should tune them all while they're in quarantine. While I'm in quarantine.
Get yourself a mini TC Electronics Polytune.
You don't like the snarks?
No, I like the TC better.
I've never tried the TC. Where'd you get that?
It was a birthday gift from Desiree, but you can get them from any store. They're $45.
Why would I do that when I could get it from Desiree? I give her the business.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I give her the business too.
Shauna Marie says, sorry, I can't chat as I'm cooking dinner. Well, hey, why don't you send us some dinner? We're here waiting for delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Ford wants to know, we're going into rock questions. Alan Ford wants to know what happened with Mark Diglio after XYZ. Does he play anywhere these days? To my knowledge, I don't know Mark playing with any bands. I could be wrong. I've spoken to him about guitars, but I don't know him to be playing right now. I know XYZ is touring around, but Diglio's not part of the band. And there's another example of just one of those underrated guitarists. Super underrated. Mark Diglio of XYZ. If you guys haven't heard the first XYZ album, even the second one, Hungry, is terrific. Listen to it. It's just phenomenal. But yeah, I don't know him playing with anyone. I mean, I could be wrong. If anyone in the chat corrects me, I'm all for it.
Let me look. I'm gonna look him up.
Go ahead. I'm curious. Am I the only one who liked XYZ in the 80s? Because Dave?
I couldn't name one song. Sorry.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, you should download them, man. The first two albums, the self-titled one and Hungry, the second one.
I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone in the chat, they know him. Face Down in the Gutter, Inside Out.
No, not YYZ, John.
Maggie. Yeah, John BL, we count on you for information. You're fucking this up.
Yeah, not this. No, I won't play it. No, won't play it. GTR, another great band.
Yeah, When the Heart Rules the Mind. That was a good song.
Amazing band. Part of Yes, and part of who else was in that band?
And yes,
it was Steve Howe. It was Steve Howe, Steve Hackett, and who else?
Buddy Hackett and
Steve Howe from Yes, Steve Hackett from Genesis, and I don't know who else was in that band.
And yeah, Chad Becknell, Don Dokken did produce the first XYZ album, I believe. Also, Steve Coachell brings up Zebra. Zebra was terrific. Zebra was one of these really, really, for those of you guys that don't know, really great sounding trios. Now, you don't have a lot of trios out there. You have Zebra, you have Rush.
Triumph.
Is Triumph a trio?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But there's an example. You don't have a lot of them.
Triumph.
You know? Zebra had such a vocalist. Zebra, Randy Jackson?
Randy Jackson, yes.
Yeah, Randy Jackson, Long Island Boys, hometown.
And not Randy Jackson from the what the hell is that TV show?
Not MTV.
No. Not
American
MTV, not American Idol, not that Randy Jackson, not the bass player that played in Journey, not that Randy Jackson.
How many Randy Jacksons are
Well, that's
there?
the same one.
No, it's I know
The
that.
one
It's the
that
same
played
one.
Journey is the one that was on
I
American
know.
Idol.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah,
no, he was terrific. And Randy Jackson, dog. Who's behind the door, dog? Who's behind the? No, this guy hit a note just in Who's Behind the Door. That was like mind-blowingly high. Really, really, really terrific. No, Randy Jackson is not the basic. Felix is the bassist. Randy's
right.
the vocalist, Bent.
But Bent is talking about the bass player in Journey. That Randy Jackson.
Oh, that Randy Jackson. There's so many damn Randy Jacksons. But yeah, for Zebra, and he played that white bitch. Just a terrific band. If you don't know Zebra, go listen to Who's Behind the Door. That's the song on. Go on YouTube and look up Zebra, Who's Behind the Door. Your head will explode. It's just such a great song.
Mm-hmm.
1983 that came out.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tell Me What You Want. That was the other good one.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Just really a high pitch.
That's what it sounds like. If you haven't heard
what it sounds like, Johnny. Like, that's no joke.
Yeah. Hugh Caldwell asks David Nesdall, do you tune your Floyd Rose guitars sharp before locking the nut? No, I don't. I tune them exactly on the button, and all of them clamp in tune. If they go anywhere, they go maybe a cent or two flat, but that's it. But they all clamp in tune.
Let's see. Caleb Rappaport brings up there's even a Randy in the Jacksons, in the Jackson 5.
I'm sure there's a billion Randy Jacksons.
Yeah, there's a lot of Randy Jacksons out there.
I guarantee if I go right now and
Randy Charvels as well. There's some Randy Charvels. Randy Kramers.
There's only one Randy Rhodes.
Actually, no. I know.
There's only one Randy Rhodes.
And she's a she.
Really?
No, that's Randy Roads.
Randy Gonads. Jeff T says Zebra played Zeppelin songs like no one else can. Yeah, no, Zebra absolutely covered Zeppelin good. And the other two bands that covered Zeppelin really well, Early Great White with Jack Russell. He did those amazingly. And Kingdom Come. See, that's why you have to be here, Dave. Yeah, terrific. Really, really good Zeppelin covers. Chris Brevin brings up a band called Tobruk.
I don't know.
I've never heard of them. Do you know that?
Nope.
Tobruk. Tobruk. I don't know that one. I mean, now I'm interested to learn. Someone turned me on to a band last week. I forgot what it was. Let me take a quick look. Hold on. Someone I want to thank someone for turning me on to a band last week I liked. The Heat I already liked. I like Heat a lot. But after the show,
it wasn't Tobruk?
Medieval Steel. Who turned me on to Medieval Steel last week? I thought they were very cool. I took a listen to them after the show. That was like old school power rock, like early 80s. I thought that was kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Just thought I'd give credit where it was due.
Tobruk. Yeah, Tobruk. They're from England. And they were only active for 6 years.
Only 6 years.
Yeah.
How do I not know this? 6 years is a long time in band time these days.
So I'm
pregnant.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I'm looking on Facebook, and Larry Mitchell just posts, I could not go live on Facebook, and they seem to have taken down all of my live videos. Can you believe they did that to him?
To Larry Mitchell?
Yep.
They
Why
ended.
did they do that?
They ended our video too, as well. We're not live on Facebook anymore. They stopped it. I saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now, our feed is not live on Facebook?
No, it ended probably 10 minutes ago. Right before you showed the guitar, they pulled it.
You've done it again. Right after I showed the guitar?
I think before. I was just scrolling through. I think right before you showed the guitar is when it ended.
The censors probably hated me.
But they did him too.
And Larry is the most rated G.
Yeah, Larry doesn't
on here.
Curse.
He doesn't curse at all. I don't understand, but for them to take all of his videos down, that's insane. Could it be because he's playing his own music and they don't think it's his?
Maybe.
Yeah, that could be.
Why would they take ours off? Wow. I mean, I think
because we go a little past. Because we go a little bit past rated R. That's why.
No, here's what they sent me.
No, we're still rated R.
We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. Is it possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook? No. Please check Facebook to ensure it looks okay. Actually, this is not from Facebook. This is from StreamYard itself. But I went to Facebook, and the video is there.
But it's not streaming live right now.
No, and neither is Larry's. He's actually on YouTube right now. But he couldn't stream to Facebook, and he said that they took down all of his videos.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they don't realize it's his music.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
That's possible. Facebook is very, very strict on copyright. Very strict.
Yeah, but it's his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's his stuff.
It's his stuff, but they don't know that. It's a robot doing that. It's not Zuckerberg. Okay, yeah, our video was still there.
So we're still up there, but we're not continuing. We stopped at a certain point on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, there you go. Well, we're still live on everything else: podcast, YouTube, Periscope, browsers, you name it.
Wow, he lets you pick him up like that?
Of course.
Johnny's always picking up pussy.
He loves me.
Are you talking Nesdall? Oh, Ned. Okay. There's Ned. Look at that face.
Some cats don't mind when you pick them up, and other cats just go nuts. Like my
Other
cat.
cats claw your eyes out.
Yeah, my cat loves when I play with him, but will not let me pick him up. Won't let anyone pick him up.
No, he does this. Like whenever he sleeps during the day.
With who? He's a tomcat. Let's see. I will, Chris Bevan, I will check out Tobruk because I've never heard of them. And I will check out Holland.
Come in. Oh, you can't.
Because I haven't checked out Holland.
Look at his
Mark Dillon asked if I like the band Wild Street. I'm also not familiar with them. You've got me 3 times today, and that's really rare because I know a lot of the obscure 80s guys.
He's purring. I don't know if you can hear that.
Tokyo Blade.
No, but he's holding your microphone. That's funny.
Huh?
He was just holding the microphone, which was funny.
Ned's on there. Ned is on the air. It's the Ned Show. It's going to be Ned Says next week.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll
He's
have him
on
on
Dave's show. Ned Says.
Shut up. I'll have him on as a guest.
I actually thought about that months ago. I thought about creating a Twitter for him called Ned Says. I'm not kidding. It's true.
You should sue Dave.
I got the domain already. It doesn't matter. I got the domain. I've got the domain for davidnesdall.com, davidnesdall TV.com. I got a couple of cool domains. Thanks to Ty Price. Thanks to Ty Price.
I bought nesdalstaint.com. I thought it'd be a sound investment in case, in case you're really widespread. Literally.
Yeah.
Hey, no, leave it alone.
Let's see. Fruitcake Tony. Do I like Brittany Fox? You bet I do.
I got Brandy's ass.
Brittany Fox had a couple of really good albums, and again, they're to some people they're an acquired taste. I really like all their stuff. I really did, or at minimum the first 3 albums. I mean, I thought "Girls' School" was a terrific song, and then what's that third album where they did "Take a Bite"? I think it was with the girl with the apple. I thought that was terrific, and they've had a couple of lineup changes, but. I love Brittany Fox. Wild, you know what, Mark Dillon? I have heard Wild Street. They're one of the new metal bands.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's so funny.
The cat's just going to eat through his cable.
Ned's just destroying equipment like a gremlin.
That's what he does.
Nice.
He's going to chew through it once too many times and go.
He's like a Tasmanian devil. Nice.
Brandy, you want to be on TV? Come here. Come here, Brandy.
Oh,
Come
Brandy's my girl.
Brandy. Come here. The other
Brandy
side.
is, for those of you in the podcast, Brandy is Dave's black lab, and I'm madly in love with him.
Let's see if I can get her over here. Come here, Brandy.
Mark Dillon, what's
This is
what's
her.
buffering terrible? Is that on Facebook now?
Facebook's not even on.
Brandy, come here. Come here. Come here.
Is this
Brandy.
buffering?
Brandy, come. Hey. Come
Brandy,
here.
come. Ew. What's the matter with you? We're live.
Thumbnail.
Give the dog a stinky pinky.
No. She just loves her, she loves her
Yeah,
tail.
Crowbar, listen, Brandy and I and a jar of Skippy peanut butter. We have a party now. Headstock Harem, Shark Island. Yeah, no, I like them. And, they were originally called the Sharks. And mid 80s, they changed it to Shark Island. And they came out with Law of the Order. I love that song, Paris Calling. So I think that's a terrific, very addictive riff on that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's got it. Like he won't let go. He ain't letting go.
A little technical difficulties with Johnny and Ned.
He's coming back. He's going back. He's heading right back.
I know. This is what he does.
Yeah.
Here he comes, Johnny.
There he is.
No. Nope.
I'm so glad my cat hasn't discovered cables.
Lane Cable. Let's see. Hugh Caldwell. Have I heard of Vicious Rumors? Yes. With the little buzzsaw ball logo. Soldiers of the Night album, 1985. That was early. Yeah, again, Vicious Rumors, early power metal. Great stuff. Fun stuff. There are a lot of bands like that when you think of there was let's see, Anvil and Venom and Icon and Savatage, early on. But yeah, no, I love all that stuff. That early power metal.
I thought Anvil sucked. I'm sorry. I just think they're horrible. I thought that was more of a gimmick.
It's one of those bands of the time, It's just one of those early power metal bands of the time. It's like when you were just fiending for a new cassette to come out, here comes that album, it's like, oh, cool. Something new,
Fiending.
No, look, there was a time, there was a time in the early 80s where, stuff would come out here and there. But there was a time like after, around 86 or so, where like all the hair bands, you had like, 10 albums coming out a week of good stuff that you're just like trying to like figure out how to afford. But like in the early 80s, it was like, okay, every couple of weeks, maybe something came out, or, you'd be a little more exploratory to like tried something. Just like, okay, here's the new Dio album, but then what else came out today? You might want to try something, Neanderthal is like me. He likes a lot of the obscure 80s metal bands.
Yeah, but he's a radio DJ that does that
but
stuff.
He likes metal. But I mean, those were his discs.
Okay.
I mean, he bought that stuff for him,
And I agree with Bra, the Sun guy. He says Anvil Blue.
Was that a different band, Anvil Blue? Like Roxy Blue or Phantom Blue?
No. That's funny. You hold your cat up like that, and he kind of looks like a zebra. A very small zebra.
I've been wasting my time.
Yeah, he's like he's almost like a tiny bobcat or something.
He reminds me of a bobcat. Fruitcake Tony says, I've been listening to Ozzy Speak of the Devil this week. There's no wrong time to listen to any Ozzy. To me, Ozzy is one of those timeless musicians that like just you can grab an album and just there's no wrong time. There's certain bands like that. Ozzy happens to be an artist like that.
Mm-hmm.
I could say the same thing about like Judas Priest or Dio. There's just something, there's no wrong time. You don't even have to be in the mood for it. You could just put an album on. Iron Maiden, another one, classic metal guys, timeless stuff.
Right.
Hey guys,
I have to say goodnight. It's a little after 10. I got to get going. I got to have some food. I'm hungry. And then I got to go to bed. Yeah, I got to eat. The last time I ate was lunch, so I got to go.
All right. Well, leave Snickers here. Leave Brandy here.
Snickers, you want to stay here? No. Not a chance. If you're eating, I don't want to stay here. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, Dave. And we will see you Thursday.
Please check out the show on Thursday. Please like and subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, or else you're not going to be eligible to win the prizes, the giveaways that I'm going to be giving away. And just for the fact that I ask you nicely to subscribe. Thanks.
Please
and John, thanks again, Johnny. Again, I'll talk to you guys about Tuesday nights at another time, but we'll talk about it.
We'll talk
about it. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good one, bro. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
And while we're talking about Dave, let's give a quick shout out to his website. Let's give a quick shout out to his website. Then we'll joke about him. No, we'll give a quick shout out to his website, the guitarwhisperer.guru. If you guys want Dave to make you an instrument, Dave and his partner make incredible replicas of EVH guitars or a George Lynch guitar, or
which are illegal, by the way.
A lot of great guitars they can make for you. And Dave's setups are second to none. So if you want any work done, I highly recommend it personally. The guitarwhisperer.guru. Check it out. Go there. It's free. One of my favorite 4-letter Jewish words. Free. That's Yiddish. So there you go.
Come on, Ned.
There you go. Now, someone was talking about Ozzy's album Scream. Again, some Ozzy albums obviously are better than others. I liked the title track to Scream. I like the title song. So, not a bad album at all, but I really like the title song. Johnny, you got a crazy glue Ned to the couch.
He's after all these cables. He won't stop.
He's gonna rip your dick off. Let's see. Let's see who else. Chris Bevan brings up Kick Axe. Yeah, I liked Kick Axe. They were okay. Headstock Karen brings up Virgin Steel. I liked Virgin Steel a lot. I like Jack Starr a lot. Jack Starr worked also with Rhett Forrester from Riot. Jack Starr is involved in a lot of good stuff. And then he did Burning Star. I like that. So, yeah, Virgin Steel was good.
Mm-hmm.
And Fruitcake Tony, we talked about Brad Gillis last week as an underrated rock guitar player. The guy's a monster player, and unless you listen to Don't Tell Me You Love Me, you'd never know. You'd never guess. And he was good during he did a good solo during Stars from Hearing Aid, the heavy metal charity project Hearing Aid with Ronnie James Dio. He did a great solo on that album. Headstock Karam says there's a cool version of Let Me Hear You Scream Live on Jimmy Kimmel that Ozzy did. I remember Ozzy appearing on that. It's fun stuff. Ozzy's great during an interview. Johnny, do you ever watch Ozzy like during an interview?
I have.
He's so entertaining. It's like half of it's you're trying to figure out what he says, and the other half he's making jokes. So it's like, and we sort of went around about that, and we were talking in the car about the drum solo. I said to him, you should go like this and all this, but then I had the cork up my ass. No, he's great. I mean, those that watch the show regularly know I'm a huge fan of Ozzy. Ozzy's terrific. Ozzy's a legend. And musically, come on. I mean, Ozzy's classic no matter what he does, And I'm really enjoying the new Ozzy album. So, yeah, great stuff. Let's see. Fruitcake Tony wants to know, does Ratt have a new album out yet? Not that I know of. Are they making one? Who's on it? Do they know? Riley Morgan, Sammy Hagar. How old is Sammy Hagar? Ozzy's 71. How old is Sammy Hagar, Johnny?
He's in his early 70s.
He's like over 71?
He's probably 70. John BL, are you in here?
Sammy Hagar is another one like
Tony,
David
you would know.
Coverdale that just doesn't age. He just doesn't age. Let's see. Alan Ford says next week Ratt's supposed to have a new album out. That Stephen Piercy was on Eddie Trunk today. Very cool. Thank you, Crowbar, and everyone else. So Sammy's 72, Ozzy's 71. Man, Ozzy's lived a hard life, and he's still alive. God bless him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, a long time.
So apparently, I might have even reported on this. I just forgot that Ratt has a new album coming out. Hey, listen, I'm glad to hear it. I'm very bummed out that obviously they're not doing anything with Warren DeMartini. Carlos Cavazo not in the band anymore. So, and then one of Ratt's guitarists recently quit. They're looking for a replacement. They're going through band members left and right. So, am I looking forward to it? I'll listen to it, of course. I love Stephen Piercy. I wish Warren was there because, look, let's face it, all the really good Ratt albums were Warren and Robin. Robin passed away. You can't help that. But, without Warren DeMartini, what are you really talking about? Where's all the music? I'll listen to it. Maybe something great will happen, but, we'll see. One can hope. Let's see. Warren and Carlos would be a good team. They definitely would. Warren DeMartini's the original Ratt lead. He's terrific. Carlos Cavazzo was the perfect substitute after Robin passed away. After Robin Crosby passed away, you know, they were good friends. They had very similar styles, and Carlos is a terrific rhythm player. So that was like, if Robin could pick a hand-picked replacement for him in the band, it would be Carlos, you know, and he was terrific. So when they did play together, which was not that long, you know, they had a really good chemistry. And, you know, what do you do though? You know, hopefully it would be great to see DeMartini jump back in the band. And yeah, Fruitcake Tony, Robin Crosby was a way underrated guitar player, because everyone was very excited about Warren DeMartini, and rightfully so. Look, the guy's a guitar hero. I put him like very similar in the George Lynch, Jakey Lee family of guitar heroes. He's a great player. He's melodic. He's a writer. He's very prolific. I mean, he's really good. Very memorable riffs. A lot of great stuff. So even at 6'6", Robin was just overshadowed as a player. But if you look at how good a rhythm player he was really terrific. And rest in peace, you know, terrible loss for the music world when he passed away, you know, but he was on all the good albums. Robin was. So I don't know who's playing now. I'm not going to slag them because I don't know. I'm going to give it a fair listen to, as all of you should. And, you know, give it a shot. Look, if it was just Bobby Blotzer and 4 other guys, I'd say fuck it. Don't even bother. But okay, you at least have Piercy, so you have the voice. Give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see what they come out with. Maybe it'll be good. I hope it is. I really hope it is.
Mm-hmm.
Did Robin Crosby OD on purpose because he had AIDS? I mean, no one can really answer that. I don't believe he did. I don't think he didn't want to live, you know. But thank you for the question. So that's the new Ratt album.
Mm-hmm. And is that coming out, or it's already out?
Apparently it's coming out. Apparently it's coming out. And yeah, Super Fuzz. Yeah, there is in Warren DeMartini's family, there is Mars, Eminem Mars, Candy Money. Yeah, he's in his family, and I'm friends with some of his family. There is some money from the Eminem Mars company in there. One of I don't remember if it was his wife or something like that. But yeah, he's not hurting for money. Let's put it that way. I don't want to get into his personal finances too much, but yeah, there's a tie in there with the Eminem Mars company. And hey, look, I'm lucky to afford a bag of M&Ms. So I wish it were me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Imagine the quality of the Johnny Bean show if we had Eminem Mars money. I mean, look, we're very happy with Bang Energy Drink, but Eminem Mars would be a great sponsor too.
Oh, that'd be huge. That'd be awesome.
Fruitcake Tony says he got all of Bobby Blotzer's wife's all access passes from 3 different tours. Cool. No, Alan, I'm not friends with Warren. I'm friends with his daughter, but I've met Warren.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, and I've known his cousin for a number of years. Again, you know, it's different. You know, I mean, Warren is Warren. You know, his family is his family. I'm just friends who I'm friends with. You know, I don't know Warren from a hole in the wall. I've met him like twice. That's about it. Yeah, Dan of New Jersey says the Mars family worth $90 billion. That's a lot of Gibsons. Well, look, man, I mean, I'm collecting refund cans on the side of the road, so I'll see how many Gibsons I could buy with that.
I posted on Facebook. Did anybody else's live streams cut out? And people are telling me, yes, it's happening to everybody.
So was it's just a Facebook problem?
Yeah, I'm thinking they're probably just getting overloaded because so many people are going live these days. You know, so many people are just live like nonstop now because everybody's stuck in the house.
Yeah, no, I mean, right now, I'm sure Zuckerberg is sitting there like, trying to figure out how to handle the load. And he's probably also wondering about the computer problems too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I went there, huh? Excuse me. Shoot it all over me. Oh, Zucky, shoot it all over me.
He's like the richest guy there is.
Yeah, you notice he purposely like doesn't let me in his estate either. His security is all has photos of me. If this guy tries to get onto the property, nah. Pink hat, nah.
Actually, one of the hospitals in San Francisco is called the Mark Zuckerberg
Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He probably made a great donation to him. Hey, listen, if he wants to make a great donation to the show, we'll change it from the Johnny Beane show to the Mark Zuckerberg show. I mean, right? We could be bought. Absolutely.
We have no problem with that at all.
Not a problem. Absolutely. Yeah, listen, Zuckerberg, if you're listening, for the right amount of money, I'll have your name tattooed on my fucking head.
Mm-hmm.
We need pay.
You've seen those guys with the logos, tattooed all over themselves.
Oh yeah,
M&Ms, all that stuff.
No,
actually,
look, they look like NASCARs. The tattoos all over them of product placement. Wouldn't that suck? Like, you get a big Doritos tattoo on your back and they go out of business, or there's some scandal, employee jerks off in a Doritos bag at the factory. People, catch diseases, and now you have this big back tattoo of a Doritos bag. Not singling out Doritos, but waiting for the subpoena to come for that lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Doritos are good though.
Doritos are delicious. So are M&Ms for that much. Hey, look, if you're listening out there and you want to sponsor us, we'll take on as many sponsors. We'll be like that fucking scene in Wayne's World where every minute he turns, he's drinking a Coca-Cola, he's eating Doritos. I'll fucking wear a bag of Doritos on my head if Doritos wants to sponsor the show. As it is, I'm very happy for Bang Energy Drink and Swiss Picks and all the good products we support. But make no mistake, there's a difference between Doritos and M&Ms. That's money to buy cars, Johnny. There you go, Danny DeVito as a Dorito.
Danny Doritos. I hope that's a leg.
Oh boy, it's Danny Schwanson.
Mm-hmm. And if you're in the I forget where he lives, he did a PSA yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of the celebrities doing PSAs for New York State, telling you to stay home, because that's the reality. If you are right now listening to this podcast, listening to this broadcast, watching this video, you should be staying home. Okay, we're in the middle of an epidemic, a pandemic rather. You should be staying home. Just for at least as long as the doctors are telling you, stay home. You don't want to infect anyone. You don't want to, cause death to one of your relatives or yourself. Stay home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's the new YouTube stay at home emoji
There you go.
right there.
So we support you staying home, watching our videos.
Yes. Binge
John
watching.
Crowbar says it's easy to stay home when you have a $40 million bank account. Hey, listen, if I had a $40 million bank account, I'd lock myself in the vault and be like Scrooge McDuck swimming in the money bin. You wouldn't see me leave that building. Thank you, Alan Ford. Alan Ford says, take the virus seriously because Europe is near totally shut down. It's true. I know someone in Italy. I know friends in Spain. It's very bad. So we don't want it to get that bad in the States. It's already pretty bad in California, in New York, in Washington, in Illinois. Believe me, we wanna fix this so we could get America back on track. And and other countries too. Same thing. Friends in Australia, friends in Asia.
So, somebody over on Facebook. Are you watching this, man? I don't think so. Chris Taylor over on Facebook is messaging me. He's telling me that a bunch of videos on Facebook are being removed and taken down. Live streams are being shut down.
Why is that? This is the worst time to take down live streams on Facebook. Do they just need the bandwidth? What is it?
I don't know. Johnny, your live feed was covered up in YouTube? Huh? I had to click on your subscription in order to see the live feed? Huh?
I mean, YouTube, we're fine on.
I mean, we're on.
We're live right now on YouTube. We're live on Periscope. We're live on all the podcast stations. I mean, we're live on a lot of platforms right now. Apparently, for some reason right now, Facebook is cutting all live feed streaming videos. Not just us. I mean, I'm sure we were the first because they're like, "What's the most expendable?" Okay.
Yeah. What happened? I mean, I saw it. It actually stopped, and StreamYard gave me a little. They gave me a warning. Well, I read it to you.
Yeah.
Saying that the feed was either deleted or removed. We don't want that, Jason Lee.
Let's see. Jason Lee says O.J. Simpson says he's going to go crazy if they shut the golf courses down. Look, if you're O.J. Simpson right now, you should be out looking for the real killer. That's what you should be doing, man. You should be spending time looking for the killer. He's right in that mirror. So just see if you can find a mirror in your house and look for the real killer. That's all I got to say on that. So,
all right. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'll be right here wasting everyone's time.
Okay.
Let's see. Fruitcake Tony says staying home isn't all what it's cracked up to be. Sleep in, watch The Price is Right, jerk off, eat potato chips. See, here's the problem. You have to combine all those great things together. So you sleep and you wake up, you turn on your TV while you're in bed watching The Price is Right, and then you pull out your potato chips and you make some Funyun dip there. So you just combine them all. I'm sorry. The Price is Right isn't the same without Bob Barker for me, Price is Right was like a go-to when I was a little kid to play sick from school. Those days. Don't tell me you don't. You have school that day. You don't feel like saying, oh, I don't want to go to school. And then your parents argue with you. You have to go to school. But I have a test I didn't study for. So you don't pull that shit. You just wake up. Oh, my belly, Mom, I'm sick. What's wrong? Oh, I'm so sick. I can't go to school. My belly, I feel like I'm going to vomit and shit myself and eat the shit and vomit up the shit. All right, fine, stay home. And then what do? You watch The Price is Right because that's what comes on while you're homesick from school. So, yeah. You pull a Ferris Bueller. You do that, and you watch I Love Lucy reruns. There's a lot of good daytime TV out there, kids. Price is Right is one of them. Absolutely. Yeah. So let's see. Just looking through the chat. Thank you, Brett Rossum. Bent Rossum. I know you're Tom. Thank you. If you work from home and have kids, then you're in hell right now. All kids are out of school. Oh, make no mistake. I guarantee right now there's parents screaming into the mirror. Why did I have children? Why? Because now you're trapped home with them. And if you're going to go back to work soon and their school is closed for the year, whenever you do go back to work, now you're really screwed because now you have nowhere to send them. There's nowhere to send them for the day. And either way, you're now locked in the house with them. So you're now trapped in the house with these kids that you're used to seeing. You know, you come home from work. Oh, you see them at dinner. How was your day? Oh, good. How's school? Good. All right, go to your room. I'm going to go watch TV. That's your interaction with your children. Now you're woken up by your kids, I don't know, throwing the cat under the piano. You're woken up to some sound that you realize is the twanging of guitar strings being cut with a scissor. You're woken up to like the smell of smoke coming from your toaster because they put the TV remote in there. Then you go around, you look, and where is that little son of a bitch? And, of course you hear giggling, but there's now like cooking oil all over the carpet. And the dog is looking and, he's like, hey, there's shit on the carpet. That wasn't me. That was your son because your kid took a crap on the carpet. Believe me, there's 100 reasons to want to choke your kids, I'm sure. But there you are. Enjoy your quarantine. You're trapped in there with them. I'm not. Because I don't got any kids. I'm the kid. This is my kid, Blue Rhino. And he's very well behaved. Look at him. He's living large right now. Damn right. Bring in that money, Rhino. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sorry, all you guys and girls that are trapped in the building with your kids that are normally just torturing teachers. But it ain't me. Let's see. Jason Lee's getting caught up on Days of Our Lives. Oh, that should be interesting.
Is that still on?
I don't know. I was on All My Children a couple of episodes.
Was it Days of Our Lives or Dave's All Our Lies?
Dave says All of Our Lives. So, all the sands of the hourglass. So are the Daves of our lives. Nesdall, oh, Nesdall. Daves of our lives. It's a wonderful soap opera.
That's very nice.
Yeah. We love you, Dave. Let's see. Chris's comments were discussing the opening of areas around the country. Not every place is a hotspot. Here's the problem with coronavirus, though. We only know certain areas that are big hotspots. A lot of areas like the Midwest that are showing smaller amounts of cases, not everyone's been tested yet. We're first getting around to really getting testing to people. And you're noticing, like, okay. Yeah, I'm just burping my ass off. It's, thank you, Bang Energy Drink. That's you. But yeah, no, we're first getting to testing a lot of the rural areas. So that's why you're seeing the numbers going up in states. And the more they test, the more people they're seeing are sick or, don't have symptoms that are sick. But, so there you go. Let's see. I'm just looking through. So Tom's a single dad with 2 teenage sons. It's been fun. I don't know if that's sarcasm or you're actually having fun. Maybe they're like Father, I've always admired you. Now's the time to compliment you. Or they're like, we gotta all jerk off into our socks. Dad, just leave me alone in the bathroom. Don't say nothing for 20 minutes. Dad, we're so horny. Yeah, so, I don't know what I don't know if that's sarcasm or not. Bet Rostam says, a friend I've known for 40 years is a retired infectious disease doctor. He told me stay home, going to get a lot worse before it gets better. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I agree. I have to agree. We don't know who's sick yet. We're first testing. And like Krellbar is bringing up, we're only testing right now just the people that are showing all the symptoms. So there are people that are not yet driving up the numbers because they're not getting those tests yet. So you'll see the numbers rise, unfortunately. Tom, your son is listening to the show right now. So, okay, let me talk to you. So you're a teenager, right? Okay. I'm going to just tell you, I know how much teenage boys masturbate. You know why? Because I was once a teenage boy too. Believe it or not, I was once a teenage boy. And you know what else? I still masturbate violently. My neighbors in the building sometimes think it's an earthquake tremor. It's not. It's me beating my meat like Gordon Ramsay tenderizes a steak. So I get it. But just do me a favor. Don't harass your father right now. Just go up to your room quietly. Shh. Get a little lotion and do your business into that crusty washcloth under your bed that we know is there. Or sock, whatever you do. But don't make the mistake to do them in dad's socks, because what happens is dad's going to put on his socks. That's going to sound like a box of cornflakes he's putting his foot into. It's going to be all crunchy, crispy. So just, uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No, that's just a little something dry mouth. But just so you know, don't be bothering your parents right now. We know what you want to do. You're a teenage boy. Go upstairs, look at porn, and look at porn. We know what you want to do. Just go upstairs and do it. Just don't drive your parents crazy. There you go. Tom's son, Tom. Well, there you go. This is advice. This is one to grow on. This is advice that will serve you well in life. And when you're at work later in life, you'll be thinking, oh boy, the boss is driving me crazy. I got to get some relief from all this stress. Hey, the employee washroom is open. And then you'll bring your sock, you'll spit in your hand, you'll rub one out at work, and you'll thank me. You'll say, that man could have had something there. I'm glad I watched the Johnny Bean show. That was an educational show for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, look at this. My slave dad is now making me hot chocolate for me. You should make this sound behind him. That's the sound of a whipped bitch. Here you go. That's right. You make that hot chocolate, Dad. You make it or I'll do teenage things. You want me quietly upstairs rubbing one out? You make me some Swiss Miss. And then I'll look at the box and think of that little blonde girl. Oh, boy. Well, like I said, I don't have kids. Shauna Marie Singh says her daughter is the golden child. I can see Shauna spoiling her daughter for the first 2 days. Then after that, oh God, go to your room. What do you want? Mom, I just want to say I love you. Shut up. Are you in school yet? we're quarantined for the rest of the year. Ah!
Wait, do that part again. I gotta see that close
Poor
up.
Shauna. Oh, Shauna yelling at her daughter.
That's the whole scene. Yeah.
Yeah, the first day, she's like, "You're my golden child. You're my perfect little daughter. I love you, and I'm a wonderful mom." By day 4, what do you want? What do you want? I just want to tell you I love you, mommy. Shut up! Shut up! Go to school. Go to school. Driving me nuts. Nuts. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. And that's sweet Shauna Marie sings. So you can imagine. Let's see.
You guys,
Evan.
if you're listening on the podcast, you got to tune into the video to see that. That was.
And Jason Lee, we hope your cousin gets better. His cousin tested positive.
Yes. Yes.
We
All
hope
the best,
everyone
man.
in our audience is being careful.
Stay at home.
Yeah, stay home. Stay home. Watch reruns of the show. Just go on YouTube and look up Talking Guitars and 80s Metal. Just go. We have so many back videos you could watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, watch them all.
Watch everyone in order.
Leave thumbs ups. Hey, Cameron. Cameron, are we going to see you on Friday? Is that true?
That'd be nice.
Is that true?
Is that
It is.
true?
If it is, I got to make a thumbnail.
Is it true?
Is that true?
Yeah, headstock harem. I'm going stir crazy, but you know what? This is my outlet. I'm here to distract you. Okay, even though you have pressing business matters that you should probably be taking care of, even though there's beautiful, wonderfully written novels on your bookshelf never being read, even though all those movies and TV shows on your Netflix library are, just waiting for you to watch them, and all the books read them, and you could learn a foreign language, you could practice guitar. You're here right now with us. And we're blessed to have you guys and gals. We're so happy you're wasting your life with us rather than doing meaningful things that would enrich your life and heal your soul. So we're very happy about that. Thank you.
Yes. Thank all of you. And Cameron, okay, good. We'll see you on Friday, man. I'm glad. Cool. Yeah, you've got a song that's being released Friday.
Nice.
Awesome, man.
Congratulations, Cameron.
Yeah, very cool, man. Looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, let's see. Ben says I need to make a TikTok account. My time is limited. Hey, speaking of time's up, you hear Harvey Weinstein got the virus? Sorry, not sorry. That's all I have to say on that. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. There's still time, OJ. Breathe deep. Let's see. So here's a question for you guys. Since we got 15, well, we have 16 minutes to kill. If you guys could bring back a band that is now disbanded to get a new album out of, what band would you do? I'm just curious.
Pick.
I was thinking about this the other day. So a band that's not together, broke up, hasn't done an album in, 30 years. What band, if you could, one album, what band would you want to hear new material from? Johnny, you go.
I would say either Van Halen or Van Hagar.
Nice.
Either one.
Okay. Let's see. Krellbar and Kevin Coachell in the chat both say Led Zeppelin. That would work. Kevin agrees with you on Van Halen. Alan Ford says Giant. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. That's cool. I would buy a new Giant CD. Good night, Fruitcake Tony. Mark Dillon says, damn Yankees.
Good night, Tony.
Good one.
That'd be interesting, actually. Damn Yankees.
Damn Yankees. That would be a good album. And keep in mind, a lot of these bands can do this. I'm not talking. Let me be really clear and specify. I'm not talking bring back Prince from the dead or Randy Rhoads from the dead or Dio or someone that's not alive, Robin Crosby. No, I'm talking right now. They could, if they wanted to right now, a band could put their differences aside, come out of retirement, talk to each other and say, hey, let's make one more album just for the fans or the money or whatever stupid reason you want to. Going back. Chris Bevins says Kiss. 802 Blues says Badlands. Badlands you can't really count because Gillian passed away. Can't really do Badlands. I mean, I admire your thought. I'd love to hear new Badlands. Democracy. Let's see. Triumph. Triumph's a good one. Fruitcake Tony. Again, Van Halen. The Rudels. Spinal Tap. The Police. Blue Murder. I would not mind hearing a freaking Blue Murder. And again, here's John Sykes with that damn album that's like done and ready to go, not being released yet. What's up with that? I mean, different from Blue Murder, sure, but I'd love to hear anything with John Sykes. He hasn't let us hear music in years.
He could be watching this because I know he liked my Facebook page at one point.
John Sykes, if you're listening, I know you've gone through hell for 5 years with that one album that's just sitting in the can. We are dying for it. I'm dying for it. We love your work here. The Jam, except David Lee Roth with Vi and Sheehan. That's one at the top of my list. I got to admit, Jeff T. David Lee Roth with Vi and Sheehan. If I could hear the Eat 'em and Smile band, but here's the thing, again, Roth isn't as good as he was back in '88. So, and again, I'm not picking on Dave. Love Dave. You'd have to have some real effects going on there to fix that. But hey, I'd be interested. Steve Carmichael, Pink Floyd. Love to hear some Pink Floyd. Listen, Momentary Lapse of Reason was terrific album. And that was like a comeback for them. White Lion. Ooh, Vito Bratta. If we could get Vito Bratta to leave the pizza shop, and make no mistake, Mike Tramp is going around on tour with hired gun guitarists. So Vito, if you're listening, step in, brother. If your pizza business is slow for a little bit or can run itself or you got a good manager, hit the road with Mike Tramp for a little bit. What's it going to hurt? You'll make us very happy. Let's see. Island Winder wants to hear David Lee Roth with John 5. Jason Lee says Savage Animal. Krellbar says Deep Purple. John Parsons, Sweet Bottom. Ooh, Chris Bevan, Warrior. For those of you guys that don't know, Warrior was one of those really, really underrated bands of the 80s. Fighting for the Earth was the album. Terrific album. Listen to that on YouTube if you haven't heard them. I highly recommend them. John Biel says Genesis. Genesis says is reunited. So that may actually be happening, John. Riley Morgan, Guns N' Roses. Well, same thing there. They're playing all around. They're touring all around. That's realistic.
Mm-hmm. The originals. The originals.
Yeah.
Man?
Yeah, I mean, I assume basically, when you say the originals, I assume he's basically talking Axl and Slash. Yeah, Axl, Slash, and Duff, rather. I mean, yeah, it would be great to see Izzy Stradlin, and for those that care, Steven Adler or Matt Sorum. But yeah, I mean, once you have Axl and Slash, I mean, they could do an album. They should do an album. I'd be surprised if they don't work on new material when this tour is finally over, because they've been touring like 3 years or something, something like that.
Well,
Jason,
what about
watched a Richie Blackmore documentary? Said it was good. I got to check that out.
What about right now? They're not touring right now, are they?
Nobody's touring right now because all tours are stopped.
They shouldn't be. So right now is a good time for them to work on something.
Well, listen,
as long as they stay together.
Right now, any band that's stopped touring should be working on something. Like Ozzy Osbourne right now. He's right now in the studio working on a follow-up to his newest album right now. Because he's at home and he says, I need an outlet. I need something to do that gives me a creative outlet right now that, lets me do something. Lets me, expunge that creative juices flowing from my brain right now. Look, all I can do is expunge the creative juices flowing from my cock right now. I wish I had that sort of talent. Let's see. Steve Carmichael says Journey. Chris Bevins says Quiet Riot. Now, Quiet Riot, is Kevin DuBrow still alive?
No.
Yeah, he passed away, right?
Years ago.
Yeah, so you can't really, and rest in peace to him. He's a great frontman. So you can't really do Quiet Riot. UFO with Michael Schenker. Mark Dillon, Skid Row original. That's another one high on my list. Guys, put your fucking differences aside. Sebastian Bach, you're still a great frontman. I've seen you live. Snake Sabo, Rachel Bolan, if you guys are listening, dude, just get Bass back in the band. Just put aside your differences. Just make an album. Shut up. Take the money and go to your separate tour buses. You don't have to interact. You don't have to hang out. Go in your studio, record your sessions, go home. When the tour comes, you're in your separate rooms, go on stage, deal with each other for 2 hours, and then you go to your separate corners. You don't have to talk. You don't have to be friends. Just get the shit done. This is like found money. I would love to see Skid Row with Sebastian Bach back where they should be. Jeff T says Rainbow. Krellbar says Shotgun Messiah. The Smiths. Sorry, Hugh Caldwell. Not for me. Let's see. Fruitcake Tony, another vote for David Lee Roth. Eat 'em and Smile Band. Steve I, Billy Sheehan. Hey, they came close to performing again. I was there with Dave, and then they did a separate jam without Dave. Greg, Steve, and Billy.
Were you there? Did you go to that?
I wasn't there, but I heard about it. I heard it's terrific.
I was outside it. Caleb went to it. Caleb,
you had your glass against the wall of the building. You're like,
yeah. No, I was outside the door. I was hanging out with John Cruz, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I was hanging out with him and his wife, and we were watching people that were going in, and I saw the set list of the entire show, so I knew what they were going to play ahead of time. And nice. I knew that Roth wasn't going to be there because on the set list it said, who the band was, who the lineup was.
See, that's so sad because again, I was at that show at Hollywood Bowl that Roth was there with them, ready to go. They were on stage literally seconds from the curtain rising. I was looking under the curtain, seeing them get in position. They were all there. They were all ready for that curtain to rise and break out into Shy Boy. But it didn't happen. Fire Marshal shut it down. But hey, an album from them? Absolutely. Hearing Vi do mainstream stuff again would be fucking terrific. Because, and again, I love Steve's his personal stuff, really terrific stuff, really great. He's you know, his solo albums are just terrific. You know, all of them. They're really unique, they're really great. With that said, I personally, just my own opinion, I like his playing with a band. I liked him with David. I liked him with Alcatraz. I liked him with Whitesnake. I thought that Whitesnake album was incredible. I like him with a band. He plays differently. He plays, you know, fitting into a band. He doesn't go off on these wild tangents or over creative, you know, masturbation, you know, solos or anything. He, you know, he stays in the confines of what you'd want in a solo for a song, you know, radio ready, you know. I love that. So I'd love to see that. And it could happen. We hope. Maybe someday. But again, Dave would definitely have to use a little studio effects to get him in line. But hey, I'd welcome it. I'd greatly welcome it. Let's see. Setting coffee talk voice. You get Vito Bratta and you go on tour a little. What's it to you? You know what you do. You get Vito Bratta. You know what I'm talking about. Mike Tramp, Vito Bratta, White Lion, roar. Money coming in. It's terrific. Then you go have a slice at Vito's Pizza Parlor. Terrific. Let's see. Another vote from Fruitcake Tony for Led Zeppelin. Hey, who wouldn't? California Home Builders, here's an interesting one. Megadeth back with Marty Friedman. And Krellbar says Megadeth back with Chris Poland. I'd love to see that. And make no mistake, I love me some Dave Mustaine. He's a great writer. He's a great player. I've always been happy with Megadeth albums. You know? It's thinking man's metal. Let's see. 802 Blues just clarifying. Guns N' Roses has been touring for 4 years now. Jeff T says Slade. Let's see that.
That's a long time. If they're touring that long, they released a new record, didn't they, within that time?
I'm not sure. I like old Slade. I don't know. Has Slade done new stuff?
Well, no, I meant Guns N' Roses.
Oh, Guns. I don't know. When was the last Guns N' Roses project? I know Slash has done like 100 projects on his own.
Yeah.
Let's see. Racer X with Paul Gilbert. Love to see that. Bad English. That's another good one. Mark Dillon brings up, this is my vote of the night. Ozzy, but with Jakey Lee. Oh, Sharon, I got to talk to you. We have an opportunity to do a new album. Oh, good, Ozzy. I love getting new money. All right, go into the studio. Just a moment. You have to know that it's with Jakey Lee. Jakey Lee? The man who sued us left and right? We never paid him, and why should we start paying him now? He's not going to do a studio album unless you pay him. Ozzy, we can't pay Jakey Lee. He's going to want song rights and royalties. He's going to want payment. We can't have that. I mean, it's going to be a very, very good album, though. I'm sure of it with Jake. I'd love to do another like Ultimate Sin or Bark of the Moon. It'd be very good sound. I think it would be very well received by the audience. Ozzy, you know I don't want to pay any guitarists unless, well, Randy's passed away. I would have paid him. And, well, that's about it. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'd love to hear it happen, though. I'm a huge fan of Ozzy's album with Jake's. Look, Ultimate Sin was my personal favorite Ozzy album. And obviously Bark at the Moon was amazing. I mean, you know, nothing against the Randy albums. They're amazing. They're incredible, obviously. But my first concert was Ozzy Osbourne, Ultimate Sin. So that album's like a huge special to me. And Jake's an amazing player. I think he's being underused incredibly right now with Red Dragon Cartel. Just saying. But Sharon would never have that. Sharon would never allow that. Never, never. Chris Bevan says Quiet Riot with Shortino. That's interesting. That's interesting. And yeah, I enjoyed the third Quiet Riot album. But is that really the Quiet Riot you're craving to get back? Like the band lineup with Quiet Riot 3? I mean, everyone else, you think of Quiet Riot, you think of Kevin Dubrow, who's no longer with us, So just saying. Yeah. Jason Lee, the Samantha Fox band. You know what? I actually liked Samantha Fox's 80s music. No lie. Warlock with Doro Pesh. It's an interesting choice. I like Doro. Limp Bizkit. Yeah. I liked Limp Bizkit. They were okay, but not, nothing I'd crave like really in the way I crave like Ozzy and Jake working together again, or, new Guns N' Roses material. Hanoi Rocks. I would love to listen to Michael Monroe belt out some more Hanoi Rocks music. Sure. Mudvayne. Nah, Mudvayne? Really? Not my thing. Sorry.
Well, people can like it. They can, they can say, what they like.
No, absolutely. Listen, my choices, not your choices. I want to hear what your thoughts are. I'm just giving my opinions on it. Ben Rossum, Tom agrees also. Vi grooves more in a regular band. Yeah, again, like I said, I'm all about it. Ripper Owens, and again, Ripper Owens, remember, to Chris Bevan, Ripper Owens is doing his own band of leftover Judas Priest members, basically. So that's going on. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Come on. Judas Priest. Yeah, we'll see some new Judas Priest material. I could see that. Dave Mustaine with Metallica. Now that would be interesting. But you know what? Honestly, I enjoy him doing Megadeth. He's doing his own thing. I actually enjoy that better than replacing Kirk. I think Dave would be underused if he was in Metallica right now. Let's see. Guns N' Roses, Chinese Democracy. They could do better than that. You and I both know it. Oh, let's see. A lot of talk in the chat about Randy Rhoads sleeping with Sharon. Come on. That didn't happen.
Did it?
I don't think it happened.
I have no idea.
That happened. I don't know if it's happening. I don't want to start rumors. If it happened, I'm not aware of it. A couple of people are saying it happened, though.
John Biel,
have you heard anything about that? About Randy Rhoads sleeping with Sharon Osbourne? I can't imagine that. I can't see that because Ozzy and Randy had such a good friendship. And yeah, Chris Bevan, Shortino is a great singer with Quiet Riot. And again, I enjoyed Quiet Riot 3. Look, I'd love to see the guy working. I'd love to see an album with him, whatever it is. I don't crave his version of Quiet Riot, though.
People are saying that it's true. Wow.
I got to look that up. I wasn't aware of that. Or at least even if it's a rumor, I wasn't even aware of it as a rumor. 802 Blue says Wasp. That could happen. I'd love to see that happen. That's another good one. Because, what are they all really doing right now? Who wouldn't love to see a Wasp reunion? The time is definitely right for that.
They're all sitting on their couch.
Yeah, Blackie Lawless is probably like eating Doritos right now. Chris Holmes is over in Europe. He's probably eating ding dongs, watching the telly. I mean, that could very well happen. Krelbar says that Sharon admitted in her book that she slept with Randy while drunk one night. I didn't even know Sharon had a book. I got to look that up. I wonder what she says about Jakey Lee in that. Now I'm really interested. Now I'm really interested. Chris Bevan says Nitro. Yeah, not so much. Not so much. The Firm. And yeah, Riley Morgan. Randy was quitting Ozzy's band before he passed away. He wanted to do more classical music. So he wanted to spread his wings a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He was going to quit after that tour?
He was talking about that. Yeah, who was this? Said this. California Home Builder says Jake fucked Sharon too. No, actually, Sharon fucked Jake. It's the other way around. Sharon fucked Jake. Jake didn't fuck Sharon. Sharon fucked Jake. There it is. And Jeff T brings up a good point. Jeff T says Sharon could have said that to sell her book, more money. It's possible. I mean, I don't know what the truth is. I'm very curious now. I'll probably do more research on it just out of curiosity. But there you go.
These comments.
Crowbar says,
Oh my God.
Crowbar says Jake gave Sharon a Kung Fu Falcon punch. Sharon fucked Jake out of his publishing. That's what really happened, Jason Lee. You bet. But look, tis what it is today. At least we can laugh about it. And yeah, Chris Bevan, I'll look up Holland. I'll look him up after the show. I'm curious to hear what you're talking about. So I'm all about it. And I think that's what we got tonight. What do you think, Johnny? Are we good?
Yes.
All right. So let's leave on the note. Look, thank you for watching tonight. We love you watching all our shows. Thumbs up, please, on the video. Subscribe to the video. Watch it over and over until you're sick of it. My mom is already sick of it. And again, please be careful. Social distance out there. Stay home. Spend time with your friends, your family. Another time, not now. Now is time to stay home. Now is time to wash your hands and just chill out. We're in a pandemic. We want you all to be safe. We want your family and loved ones and friends to be safe. The way to do that is to quarantine. Stay the fuck home. We love you guys and girls. Thank you so much. What else you got, Johnny?
Yes. Make sure to subscribe. Click the bell. Very important. If you're subscribed to the channel, you need to click that bell. And we'll see you guys Friday with Cameron Brown.
See you Friday with Cameron Brown. Tuesday, watch Dave's show. Come back here Friday. And again, I will see you next Tuesday. Rock on.
Stay safe, everybody.
Be safe, please. We love you.
Are we good?
We're good.